teammates with French side PSG, but they are on opposite sides today. For more on France's megastar, we check back in with Jenny Taft. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Rob. Well, you could say that Kylian Mbappe has been preparing to be a World Cup star his whole life. He actually learned the French national anthem before all of his classmates in elementary school, and the reason being, he told his teachers that one day I will represent my country at a World Cup, and I need to be prepared. He also used to watch his idol, Thierry Henry, watch how he handled himself in press conferences, copy his mannerisms. Well, Mbappe hasn't had to speak with the media too much throughout this World Cup, and the reason being he is so focused and dialed in. I asked Didier Deschamps about this, and he said it's hard to criticize him. He is a difference maker for our team, and I can't come up with enough words to describe what he means to this group. And Rob, I know tonight is all about Messi, this final World Cup opportunity for him, but this is just the beginning for France star Kylian Mbappe.
All right, thank you, Jenny. Messi hoping to pry that World Cup trophy away from Mbappe, but a different kind of torch can also be passed out at Lusail Stadium today. Here's Tom Rinaldi on Mbappe's quest to usher in a new era by proving that the future is now.
There's a difference between success and glory. One for club, the other for country. One has known great success, the other ultimate glory. What will each find today? That's the quest and the question.
Hoy quiero darle las gracias, muchachos. Quiero darle las gracias por estos 45 días sin ver a nuestra familia, muchachos. Muchachos y todo, porque por este momento.
For Messi, what's left to prove? Nothing. And everything. It's been 36 years since Argentina last won the World Cup. For almost half that time, 16 of those years, Messi's been trying and failing to change that. Now 35, Messi has been magical in his last effort to escape the shadow of the late Diego Armando Maradona.
Raro y diferente que no esté presente, no verlo en la tribuna, no ver, y siempre estuvo y siempre va a estar de algún lado.
One's last dance, the other's next claim. At 23, Kylian Mbappe is already the youngest French player to score in a World Cup.
Il va lever ce ballon. Oh, Kylian Mbappe! Le doublé! 86e minute!
Messi and company go home.
This day, he can become the second youngest player ever with 2 World Cup titles to his name. The other name is Pele.
I didn't come here to win the Golden Ball, the Golden Boot. I came to win this World Cup. That's what I dreamed.
Club teammates in Paris, now competitors for the greatest prize.
Messi trying to keep the dream alive of winning it for the first time.
For so many, Messi means so much.
Lionel Messi!
For others, Mbappe represents the next.
Oh, goodness! Is this going to be his tournament or what?
The quest fulfilled, the question answered. Will the crown be passed, or will the torch be taken?
If you were walking down the street and came across Lionel Messi, you would not think, wow, what an athletic presence this person has right now. But it's how he handles his 5'7", 148-pound frame that makes him so elite.
Yeah, that's right. That looked like a scene from Entourage. Oh, they were hard walking up. That was cool. So what makes Messi special, Rob, is he's small like me, not like these guys. He has this uncanny ability to keep his balance at all times. Here you see him against Josko Gvardiol, one of the best defenders of the tournament. There's his small frame. He keeps the touches close, close, close. And he's just patient in how he waits for Gvardiol to bite. Here, drips the shoulder, and once he gets by him, your choice is if you're Gvardiol, or you foul him and it's a penalty. You keep touching him, touching him, touching him. You foul him, it's a penalty, or you let him go and he rolls it across to Julian Alvarez. He is so special because he lets you make the mistake, and then he capitalizes and punishes you.
Yeah, one of the great things about soccer is you don't have to be tall to be incredibly dangerous. And, you know, you talk about players like Zola and Romario and obviously Messi, or from an American football perspective, guys like Barry Sanders or Emma Smith that have that wonderful ability to shift their weight and that low center of gravity. And sometimes that's all it takes to make a taller defender look very, very stupid.
Now, I want to talk about Kylian Mbappe. He's a player who gets a job done with a different style. It's very rare to see a player with such speed and such skill. The only players you can think of is like Thierry Henry or the original Ronaldo. But you notice he took these slight little touches that bring people in before he explodes into space and be able to get into these dangerous areas. And in this instance, it didn't work out for him, but Argentina is going to need to be careful when he gets in these dangerous areas. He can make stuff happen. And let's not forget, winning hides problems. Both these guys, Messi and Kylian Mbappe, they cheat a little bit defensively, but I like letting your attacking players save his energy to create. So who's going to create more, and then what team is going to do a better job of doing the dirty work for their talisman?
Don't think me. Sometimes you got to just keep it simple. And when it comes to Kylian Mbappe, it's almost like an AYSO type of move where he just pushes it by and recognizes that I'm faster than everybody on the field. And it's incredibly effective. It looks kind of schoolyard at times, but it is the simplest form, but it is oftentimes the most deadly form.
Yeah, and in this age of Instagram and tricks and all this, Kylian Mbappe says, I don't care. I'm faster. I'm going to push it and run. More effective.
It is sprinter-like speed, next-level speed, fast, as my friend Urban Meyer likes to say. France's attack, more than just Mbappe. Thrust into the starting 11 pre-tournament, 36-year-old Olivier Giroud. 4 goals here, now the country's all-time top scorer. Our players to watch coming up next.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup on Fox is sponsored by Verizon. The network you deserve, the savings you want.
Tis the season to switch to Verizon. It's your last chance to get our best deal of the year.
Tis?
Tis. They'll give you the new iPhone 14 Pro.
Amazing phone.
This holiday season, Verizon gives you the new iPhone 14 Pro that's in stock now. Plus an Apple gift, like Apple Watch SE, iPad, and Beats Fit Pro. All on us. That's a value of up to $1,900. Wow! Act now. It's our best deal of the year, but it ends soon. Visit Verizon today.
Ready, Dad?
All charged up.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright with a special offer. Now, choose from a great selection of new Ford vehicles in stock and ready for delivery. Or place a custom order on select Ford vehicles, lock in your rate, and you're protected. I'm proud of you, kid. And that's how Ford is helping you shine bright. Now, custom order a select 2023 Ford vehicle today. Lock in your rate, and you're protected. Only at your local Ford dealer.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
But we have ants.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired. Expired. Expired.
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie.
It's a lot of house. I hope you can keep it clean.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
Which helps us save a lot of money.
Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend request?
Oh, I'll have to check.
Aunt Joni's here.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
You'd be Mrs. Dutton.
I would.
Seems we're neighbours. I've acquired the Strafford Ranch.
Well, this is the Yellowstone, and you have no rights here.
Jacob, you can't start a range war. Range war's already started.
1923, new series now streaming exclusively on Paramount Plus.
Fox Nation is now 50% off for a limited time. Stream the biggest new shows and specials, including Christmas at the Greenbrier and Yellowstone 150 with Kevin Costner. Our once-a-year sale ends soon. Sign up today.
Saturday on Fox, it's a special day of football featuring the biggest game of the year. With the NFC East up for grabs, Jalen Hurts leads the Eagles.
He's been unstoppable.
Against Dak and the Cowboys.
Touchdown!
It's all part of a full slate of games. Saturday, the day before Christmas on Fox.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup free kick is presented by Coca-Cola.
Lusail Stadium hosting its 10th match at this World Cup. Argentina have already played at that venue 4 times, including their quarterfinal and semifinal wins. This, France's first appearance out at Lusail. 20 years ago, this man right here, Landon Donovan, won the Best Young Player Award at the 2002 World Cup.
Good for my ego.
4 years ago, exactly, as a 19-year-old, Kylian Mbappe won it. Today, Mbappe can win the Golden Ball, the Golden Boot, and verify his young GOAT status, and he kicks off our Coca-Cola Players to Watch. Clint?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe is 23 years old. He's already won a World Cup, like you said, and a chance to win his second and be on the same trajectory as Pele. He scored 33 goals in 65 games for his country, and already in this tournament, he has 5 goals and 2 assists. And just like you talked about, if he wants to be the best player in the world right now, he needs to win today.
And there's no question everyone wants to talk about Mbappe and Messi, but the man behind Kylian Mbappe today is Antoine Griezmann. He has taken on a completely different role. You referenced that 2002 World Cup, Rob. Going into the tournament, Bruce Arena told me, if you want to get on the field, you got to play a different role. This man has appeared in 73 straight matches for France. Think about that. 73 straight matches. And by the way, created the most chances for this team. I think he is the heartbeat of this team, Lex, and he's been fantastic.
And look, it's rare that we get to see a moment that is going to define a player. You're looking at arguably the greatest player ever to play the game. If he wins this game, I think he shuts down a lot of the debate. The debate's going to continue on, but he shuts down a lot of it if he wins it. If he doesn't win it, the reality is, whether it's fair or not, there's still going to be people that say, couldn't win the big one.
That's right. Well, you at home have a chance to win $25,000 on the free-to-play Fox Super 6 app. Just scan that QR code to download the app and make 6 predictions about today's final match for your chance to win. One of those questions is, Landon, who will win and by what score?
Vanna White over there. Tough to say who's going to win, but my gut and my head are saying 1-1. Winning in penalties, Deuce, is Argentina.
I think this game can go either way, but I have Argentina winning 2-1. I think the difference is going to be they're going to get another penalty at some point in this game. They've already gotten 4. That's the most in this tournament. And France has been known to be a little bit reckless in the box.
Yeah. I'll be your Grinch. 3-1 for France. Like I said,
wow.
With a smoke, a Pinot, a baguette, and some cheese.
Wow.
Keep leaning into that, buddy. I love it. All right. Watch parties all over the globe. Here's scenes.
Well, we got a watch party here.
Oh, those fans dreaming of a first World Cup title since a 25-year-old Diego Maradona captained them to glory in Mexico back in 1986. Can Argentina put an end to 36 years of frustration? Or will France pull off a historic repeat, which hasn't been done in 60 years? Excitement building for the 22nd FIFA Men's World Cup. Walkouts, anthems.
Hey, Ruben, what's up? You know, I've gone back and forth on this whole thing. I honestly think that, you know, the talent level is better on France overall. But these kids from Argentina, these guys from Argentina, are so behind Messi getting one before he leaves the game that I'm slightly edging Argentina right now. I just think France has more talent, though, behind Mbappe. So, this is tough. And you see the line. I mean, I'm looking at the line right there live. The line is changing by the minute for where the money's going today. So that's kind of crazy. It's tough. What do you think? Michael Ullman, hello. Thinking the same way, yeah. There you go. Who do your 49ers play today? You have an easy game, I think, don't you? I know I'm not doing their game today.
The world doesn't come together like this very often. But when it does...
Well, we're going to be starting this one soon. We're 11 minutes out, and it's going to party. We're going to roll. I guess I should share this thing out on Twitter. Buddy Sauceman, hello. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. That's right. Who did you play Thursday? I did. That's right. You had Thursday night football. The whole week's running together with Saturday games. It's screwing me up. What's up, buddy? Welcome in. It's that Saturday game throws me off.
That's right. Xfinity just increased internet speeds again. And Xfinity Mobile gives you can't-catch-me speeds. Plus, save hundreds on internet for your first 2 years.
All right, we got that out there.
The fastest internet, the fastest mobile service, and major savings? Can't argue with the facts. Get internet for $30 a month for 2 full years when you add Xfinity Mobile. Or get $200 back when you upgrade to gig. Switch today.
Consider this the final gift. The final gift of a month that is already...
Final game for 4 years, everybody. This is going to be good.
So much drama. So much brilliance. And now this. The greatest player of his generation. With the opportunity to write the most beautiful ending he could imagine.
Messi's dream lives on.
Facing the finest talent of a new generation. Looking to lead the defending champions to a slice of history not seen in half a century. A monumental collision of continents. A tantalizing clash of titans.
Nice. This is a great opening. Yeah, next World Cup will be over here.
Argentina and France in the 2022 FIFA World Cup final on Fox.
Our screen will change as soon as the game starts. 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
It all comes to a close at Lusail Stadium. Argentina and France in the final of the 22nd FIFA Men's World Cup.
Good morning, Stephanie.
See us bringing the trophy out. Captain Spain to the World Cup title in 2010. Also won the Golden Glove Award that year. 2010, an interesting story. Spain lost their opening game, went on to win the World Cup. The only nation to ever do
That trophy almost looks fake.
with an opportunity to replicate that today. Rob Stone, U.S. soccer legends, Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey, Alexi Lawless with you. We just moved back to the captain for Argentina, Lionel Messi. Can you even imagine, Landon?
I can't imagine what's going through his mind right now.
I want to put into context for people at home what this means not only to this team, but to their entire country. Argentina is a country that's been hit with a lot of economic hardship over the last few years. There is so much resting, so much joy resting on this game for that man, Messi, for that team, but also for their country.
I just like the fact that the world is tuning in. Billions of people around the world. There's so little in this.
Billions of people and 11 are 11 that are here.
And there are people that are tuning
12
in
now.
to see Messi, to see Argentina, to see Mbappe, to see France, to see all of these stories play out. It's a beautiful game for a reason, Rob Stone.
So Mbappe kind of in the back of the line again, club teammates in Paris with that man, Lionel Messi, and Messi makes his last march out at a World Cup.
It's a quality 12, yes.
gentlemen, please rise if you're able for the playing of the national anthem of Argentina.
أصحاب السمو معالي السيدات والسادة برجع الوقوف في حال القدرة للنشيد الوطني للأرجنتين.
Argentina, everybody. They are singing the anthem loud and proud. And there you go, France.
France goes for back-to-back World Cup titles. Messi goes for immortality. John Strong, Stu Holden with the call in 60 seconds.
Whoa. This place is
the Mushroom Kingdom.
Hello.
Your brother is landed in the Darklands. They're under Bowser's control.
A mustachioed human has arrived in the Mushroom Kingdom.
Do you know him?
Do you think I know every human being with a mustache wearing an identical outfit with the letter of his first name on it? Because I don't.
Rated PG.
All right, waiting for our screen to kick in here.
Rise and shine. All across the country, we're getting up early this year with one thing on our mind.
Football! It's soccer.
Whether you're repping La Cultura in all the colors, or you need the
Won't
world
kick
to know
in until right
this
about
is our year.
game time. Good morning, Lila. Welcome in.
Because the beautiful game.
It's amazing to think how international fans just travel from all over the world to support the. Yeah.
Pixel 7 Pro for free
True.
with qualifying trade-in.
Very true.
Whether you're a player, a coach, a fan, even a broadcaster, this is the game you dream of being a part of. The World Cup final. And the 2022 edition is between Argentina.
Let me switch over to this other thing. It's gonna yell goal for a second. Pardon me.
Find themselves in the final. This for them. Taliafico getting the start on the left-hand side. Maybe it was going to be Acuna. He gets the nod.
Okay, making sure we're ready over there on that one for when they do it.
What a tournament he has been having. 2 goals in the semifinal. But
all right, website, give us the site. Let's go.
In every single match in the knockout stages, can he do it in the final?
They're still folding everything up on the field.
2 changes for him. Back in Upamecano and Adrian Rabiot after missing out in the last match. That makes up the back four. Koundé on that right-hand side. Chouameni, he has been immense for this team in the middle of the field. He's the heartbeat alongside Antoine Griezmann, who has just been running the show defensively, but also in the attack, the crosses that he provides. Kylian Mbappe, 5 goals. Did not score in the last match. Will this be his? And Olivier Giroud, 7 goals in his last 9 games for France.
Stop for just a moment. Think about the crowds we've seen in Buenos Aires and Paris. People crowded around TV sets in remote African villages. Kids staying up late past their bedtime in Asia. Families curled up on the couch across the United States. We are a part of a truly global community right at this moment, on every continent, in every country, with any language, watching this game, the Men's World Cup Final, and it's underway. Two teams known around the world by the color of their shirts, L'Albi Celeste, the white and sky blue of Argentina. Les Bleus.
All right, here we go. We're underway. Hey, Krieger. Mr. Fulton, welcome in. Corey Reeves, welcome in. I'm waiting on the website here.
And if you lose your opener, very hard to go through. Well, then Argentina lost to Saudi Arabia. And yet here they are. 5 straight must-win games, 4 of which Lionel Messi has scored in. Remember the beginning of the tournament, we talked about this curse on defending champions.
There we go.
3 had gone out on the group stage, and then France were down early to Australia. Well, here they are. They were leading at halftime of that game. They have not.
There we go. There we go. Let's do it.
Become the first back-to-back Men's World Cup winners in 60 years and provide a really unparalleled.
It's on Fox.
For their star, Kylian Mbappe.
On Fox.
2 stars, 2 deserving finalists. What's this thing gonna look like?
My favorite part of these games is watching the tactical battles unfolding and the little tweaks that coaches make at this stage. Lionel Messi starting on this right-hand side, happens to be the flank that the other star, Kylian Mbappe, will be playing for France. So you're going to see.
Question is, how long do they go along with their strides before they start attacking? That's the question.
But this is going to be tight. It's going to be a fine margin type of game. Is it going to be a moment of supreme?
That is the question.
Or is it going to be a mistake? We're going to find out over the next 90 minutes.
Yellow card? Are they calling it? What are they calling? Anything?
Tripping up Adrian Rabiot. The referee, Szymon Marciniak, 41 years old from Poland, has seen both of these teams at this.
That was a definitive shove right there. Yes, Krieger's always in the house from Jamaica. We appreciate Krieger.
Here's Lionel Messi's first touch.
Nice dump in.
His cross lifted all the way in. Rabiot was there in front of Messi, only as far as De Paul. Messi, Rodrigo De Paul, lifting it into the middle.
Oh, great save!
Offside anyway, as Lloris was involved for the first time. Well, that's a close one.
Nice save right there.
Started with Messi a little bit deeper, springs the attack, and yeah, it's just a half step offside. Julian Alvarez trying to get in behind.
Lionel Scaloni was a surprise choice to take the reins of this team after the last World Cup. He had never been a head coach before. Described as a dream position, and he said the pressure is something to enjoy. We've enjoyed our road here. Our squad is like a family. Not something you would have said about past Argentina teams. Upamecano rising above Messi, but fouling him in doing so.
I think the referees are going to be a little lenient today. Tough, but lenient, you know? Like,
Start this game over Konate, who started the semifinal.
like it could have got him for something right there, but they didn't. Kind of just gave a little look of, hey, don't screw that up.
Deschamps, one of 3 men to win the World Cup as player and coach. He captained the French champions in '98. He was the head coach in 2018. He would be the 2nd man in history to win the World Cup twice as a head coach. The last was Vittorio Pozzo of Italy in 1938. There is not much of any precedent for what France are trying to do tonight. Fico, McAllister, Di Maria. Swept away by Jules Koundé.
You can see Di Maria early in the game. He's hugging that sideline and trying to keep the width. And they're trying to find him with quick switches of play, which they've done
This is a great match because these two have been phenomenal throughout the entire tournament.
Hernandez, goal scorer in the semifinal, gives it away. Paul McAllister wants it. Hernandez there in front of Di Maria.
Who's going to get the first goal is the question. Oh, McAllister with the rocket. Nice save again. That was directly on goal, though.
Coming back, it pops up. Often Argentina win the possession. They're one that went under the foot of Dembele, Hernandez as well. It's taken a couple of minutes to settle into this game.
They're supposed to be the more experienced two, aren't they?
Yeah.
Fico, the pressure there.
Oh, Messi didn't like that call.
Hernandez takes a heavy touch in the middle of the field, and I gotta say, I don't think that's a foul. He's kind of already going to ground to try and get his body in front. And look at the shot from McAllister. Had a clean look at it. It was moving, but straight in the chest there of Hugo Lloris.
Just his 10th save of the entire tournament. This is his 6th game. And 6 of those came against England. Neither of these teams have allowed very many chances to score whatsoever, let alone have allowed many goals. Dembele just there in front of Tagliafico. Antoine Griezmann leads the tournament in chances created to score.
Both of these teams are really fast.
I'd say Argentina brought in real intensity to this game early on. The way in which they're hunting down the ball and cutting off passing lanes, playing aggressively up against the French, making a couple of fouls, trying to stop the run of play. You see Mbappe's positioning is actually very central right now. They're trying to get Hernandez into the attack as they did there. But look at the defending from the ball coming back.
Upamecano there in front of Messi, but gives it right to Enzo Fernandez. Messi's got McAllister running to the center. Julian Alvarez on the near side. McAllister takes the touch. Wide for Angel Di Maria. Messi just the trailer, making his way towards the attacking area now. Is trying to reset. Griezmann intercepted. It's poked away. Julian Alvarez first to react. Di Maria trying to run it on Koundé. Di Maria's cross all the way through for DePaul. Waiting for the run. Takes it himself.
Ah, deflected out. Every time I see that car in the background, I think somebody's driving a car on the field. Messi with the corner kick. I love that screen.
2 goals for Argentina on set pieces. They're going to try and free up Romero or Otamendi right around the penalty spot.
Messi in at the near post. Griezmann away. A reset for Messi. Messi and Griezmann, former teammates, those two. Griezmann wins the battle. Paul lifting it in, pops straight up in the air. Lloris
Good Lord. Goalie down. Blackhawk down. The goalie's down.
Shoves either Alvarez or Otamendi into Hugo Lloris. I was surprised he didn't come and claim the first one. When this one popped up here, I want my goalkeeper coming out right now and grabbing this. Chooses to stay on his line. No foul given there. And then, yeah, it's Romero. Actually, just a little bump right there. There's nothing he can do. And ends up getting the foul at the end of that play, but he's pushed into Hugo Lloris.
Goalie's still down for France.
Typically side with the goalkeeper, but boy, this is a concern for France and Hugo Lloris right now, who's still down getting treatment.
Now, Lloris in his 145th appearance.
I don't know who that girl was they just showed. Was it his wife or something?
20th game played at the World Cup. That's a new record for goalkeepers all time at the World Cup.
What did he get hurt?
Yeah, Upamecano just pushes Romero right into him, and he ends up hitting him right like in the middle of the stomach.
He wasn't that hurt at first. It was after the fact he went down.
Another cool irony there. That's his teammate. Christian Romero and Hugo Lloris play together at Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League. And Lloris is in an awful lot of pain here. The captain of the French would be the first man in history to captain 2 World Cup champion sides. Ismail Elfath of the United States is the 4th official. That's who Didier Deschamps is talking to.
You know, the tricky part for Lloris in that situation too, John, is he's not expecting contact in that way, so he's really exposed going up to try to grab the ball and can't really brace himself, and he's up now.
Jenny Taft is down to the field, in fact, right on that end of the field. Jenny, what can you tell us?
Well, as you're also seeing, John, great sign. He's up.
He's okay. He's fine.
He was in plenty of pain. It seemed to be that left abdomen. You guys saw that as well. And I also want to point out just the conditions on this side in the box. It's pretty beat up. It does appear that it was repatched, and that is very different.
Yeah, that's possible, Stephanie. I'll give that.
Be affecting the guys in the warm-ups, and I was out here on the pitch for my report.
Hey, Colleen K, welcome in. Good morning.
But clearly, visually, it looks to be pretty beat up. Our 10th match at Lusail Stadium as well.
Yeah, just a matter of 4 weeks. So Lloris continues. The game restarts, and there'll be a good chunk of time added on at the end of the half.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of time added on at the end right there.
Giroud, that might have been his first touch, just glancing off the top of his head. Griezmann almost won it back.
Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining us, say hello in the chat.
These nations know what it is to win a World Cup. These nations know what it is to lose.
Either way, we're seeing history today. You're either seeing Messi's getting his first, or France going back to back. So this is kind of cool.
There's Messi from DePaul. For his longtime friend Di Maria brings it down on Koundé. Di Maria's cross looking for Messi. Stabbed away by Tchouameni. Job not done for France. DePaul in front of Messi. Hernandez trying to clear, and that was a hand that blocked it by Julian.
Handball.
Argentina, just the energy that they brought. Again, you can see
Accidental hand.
He's trying to block it, but they're first to every first ball, they're first to every second ball. Pressing relentlessly, a big part of his game. Julian Alvarez, 22 years old, seized the moment throughout this tournament alongside Messi. Just feels like France have yet to find their footing in the game, yet to get a rhythm, yet to have some control with the ball, to stop some of that momentum that we've seen from this Argentine team so far.
The only other thing to throw on, let's keep in mind, 2 of these French players, Upamecano and Rabiot, missed the semifinal because of a virus that reportedly infected other players, including Raphael Varane. We've seen teams like Switzerland in the round of 16. They're all on the field, but how fit and healthy are they really? Dembele across for Theo Hernandez. Mbappe wants it and gets it now. Kylian Mbappe. Dance away from DePaul, gets it in for Rabiot. The return smothered by Bellingham.
Nice save. Way to come out and get it.
Quick recognition of danger there from Argentina, getting 2 men out. Molina and DePaul doubling down on Mbappe, leaving the one wide, and then getting a body in front here and allowing Emiliano Martinez to come out and claim that.
FIFA rankings, Argentina is 3, France is 4. Here they are in the championship.
Games, got a spot on the lineup back tonight. Wonderful work. Lionel Messi thought about it. Returning for Di Maria, knocked away. It might be offside. Coming back to that ball. Flag does come up. And the sequence ends.
Offsides.
14 minutes in, banging on the door.
Yeah, and the problem for
That's the most attack we've seen yet.
And Argentina just cutting their midfield open so easily. Clear offside in that, but they're able to then get the ball out wide and get the matchups that they want. Di Maria has been very active. So They've got him matched up against Koundé. He's beating him 1v1 off the dribble, then slicing at the defense. Messi had a half yard of space there. Could quickly close that down and force him to try to get the ball off his feet. But troubling signs right now for the French.
Giroud wins that header for Dembele. As well to hold it up. Griezmann couldn't get away from the pressure. McAllister for Di Maria, and he's forced backwards.
This thing goes to a shootout. That'll be crazy. There's a lot of waiting each other out right now is what there is. Oh, kicked it out.
Now, there were questions coming in for Lionel Scaloni. Would he maybe play with the back five and put Martinez in the middle and double down on Mbappe? I like what he's done, and it's having success in which he's overloading the middle of the field. He's got three midfielders in there and forcing Griezmann and Rabiot really to match up. Then you have Messi coming inside as well. And right now, France can't figure out the balance between defending and attacking. Griezmann doesn't really want to come back and defend as deep. So I'm interested to see how they, in turn, balance that back from Deschamps' side. They won it back.
Stolen away.
Messi returns. DePaul cuts it back. Messi just
Oh! Oh!
before he hit it, he puts it in the stands.
Well, now it's a giveaway. It's the pressure from Rodrigo DePaul and Teo Hernandez breaking away.
Wow. If you are brand new today, hit that subscribe. Help us out.
On DePaul, the weight of the pass just too much as Messi's reaching for it. Then it comes to Di Maria on his weaker right foot, bobbled up before, and he's trying to place it and gets right underneath it over the top of the crossbar.
It's a big spot for Di Maria. Picked up a quad injury, didn't play against Australia. Became 3 straight games without him.
Hey, Marky Dew, good morning.
Missed the final in 2014 because of an injury. Argentina fell to Germany 1-0 in extra time. This is his last dance as well as Messi's. Ousmane Dembele for France. Mario opens it up for Teo Hernandez, who replaced his older brother Lucas. He tore his ACL in the opening minutes of France's opening game.
France has yet to really get up into the attack zone. Here they come finally. Up into the stands on the deflection.
Right now, I'm just watching it, following Antoine Griezmann around the field. If he's trying to make a run behind, he goes with it. Then he covered right there for Tagliafico. That was better from the French. The quicker they can move the ball and shift this Argentine defense, they're going to start to open up some space.
Mbappe's return. Teo Hernandez in stride. Trying the byline. Was he fouled there? Yes, he was. Free kick coming for France.
Free kick coming here. Oh, he got hit in the face. Got gouged in the eye. Did a Three Stooges to him. I didn't think you were allowed to do that.
The French team that have barely been into this half in and around the goal, they're going to have a chance here from a set piece. And Griezmann, with his delivery, has been lethal. First big test for this Argentine back line.
Antoine Griezmann, 3 assists, tied for the tournament lead. Leads the tournament, chances created. Here comes another one into the middle of the floor.
Oh!
From Giroud. And there's going to be a foul on him anyway, coming over the back of an Argentina player.
There's a couple of
Bodies flying there everywhere.
Up to try to get it. Yeah, climbs over the back of Romero initially, and then Di Maria.
Great effort. This is France's 4th final cup appearance in the last 7 World Cups. That's impressive.
Otamendi on his 100th career appearance for Argentina in this World Cup final. There's Messi. 3 blue shirts around him. Hands it off from Molina.
It's a great example of what Argentina are trying to do, though. Look at all the numbers centrally right now, and then either Messi or McAllister drops a little bit deeper, and it's forced Griezmann and Rabiot so deep that Argentina have possession. They're just working this back line, forcing them to try to cover gaps, and then if it's there, they play that little slip pass, taking the midfield out of play.
Root pokes it away, but right to McAllister. Alvarez's touch, that will work for Di Maria. Dembele comes to Leo. Di Maria cuts right around. Di Maria.
Oh, God. Is that a goal kick? Penalty kick. Penalty kick coming.
This is just so incisive. The entire move from Argentina. Patient, methodical, working the back line, get the matchup that they want. Down deep in the French end, Di Maria just skips past Dembele, gets in front, takes the contact, says thank you very much. 100% penalty. And that's not the guy you want. Ousmane Dembele defending 1v1, getting isolated. Di Maria just absolutely rinses him. First match that he started in the knockout rounds. And so far has been paying off. Getting that start for his manager, and oh boy, here we go. Messi's moment, potentially here.
Here we go.
Lionel Messi's record 26th career World Cup game. He's played more games than any man in history in this tournament. He's taken more penalties now than any man in the history of this tournament. This will be his 5th penalty attempt at this World Cup. He's made 3 of the prior 4. Hugo Lloris has faced multiple penalties. It's the 4th that France have faced. Opponents have made 2. This is what about the first half of the first half played in the World Cup final. How many billions of eyeballs are watching these 2 men 12 yards apart?
Messi put it in. Wow. That was a rocket.
The concentration, the pressure, how about that? Just cool, calm, and slots it the other way, waits for Lloris to go to the right. Cold as ice. It's been his tournament. He doesn't want to let this moment pass. And in the World Cup final, Lionel Messi delivers again for Argentina.
Wow.
And becomes the first man to have scored in every knockout match on the way to a final, and now scores in the final and has his team on the way to victory. A long way to go. But what a moment for that.
Wow, first man to score in a round 16, quarterfinal, semifinal, and final of a World Cup. That's impressive.
Running out of records and superlatives to give to Lionel Messi. The final box to be checked. The final thing left unsaid. World Cup champion. And how do the French respond? Here's Kylian Mbappe. He wants this to be his coronation. Gets it in, too far for Rabiot. Di Maria will nutmeg on Tchouaméni. He's Di Maria, who won the foul that led to the penalty. Fico's clearance is off the man who committed the foul, Ousmane Dembele.
In Argentina right now, say what pressure. Angel Di Maria, seconds after going ahead 1-0, is nutmegging a guy in the middle of the field. What's his response going to be? Because right now I feel they're being overrun, France. They need to make a couple of adjustments.
Oh, nice move.
Steps up to win it back. Giroud fouled. Free kick coming for France. Double-digit fouls called in this game.
Yeah, that's a silly foul, though, from Romero at that point of the field. Giroud's back to goal. He has no other option to play it there. This becomes a conversation for Argentina to manage the little moments within the game like that and keep in their temperament. Just don't get that one rush, the blood rush there, and make that type of tackle and give France a chance from a set piece.
And before Griezmann can take it, Shimon Marciniak, the referee, stopping play. So Fernandez that was slow to get up.
A lot of pushing and shoving going on in this one.
Because Griezmann was trying to. There's a little bit of contact from Giroud, not much. Maybe just inadvertently poking him in the eye. They try to float it to this back post to try to.
Inadvertently poking him in the eye.
Here comes Griezmann again. Bodies on the deck. Hernandez trying to hold it, and he collides with Messi and Shimon Marciniak. After thinking about it for a minute, will give Argentina a free kick, and the training staffs are running out.
Messi, but I was watching Lucas Hernandez. He had his eyes on the ball the entire time. He gets the jump first. He had the better positioning. Messi ends up catching the contact on his follow-through.
Back downstairs, Jenny Taft.
I do love how when these guys go down, it's like they've been run over by a tractor trailer.
All I have to say, John,
And then a minute later, they're up going at it.
And I see grown men crying and embracing after that goal from Messi. We understand what he means to these Argentine fans, but what he means to the world and this country. Some of these fans said they gave up everything to be here, all their life savings to enjoy this moment. I'm just taking it in, John, and what an experience, Messi rising to the occasion.
As you saw, he's played more games now. He's played more minutes than anyone else in this tournament's history. Scored more goals than all but 4 of them. But can they close the deal, Argentina? Remember, they were 2-0 up against the Netherlands in the quarterfinal. It looked very comfortable. They conceded 2 late goals and had to go through a penalty shootout.
Hey, Martin, what's up, buddy?
France have in reserve. They only trailed for a handful of minutes in their opening game at this tournament. Messi on the run. Trying to cut inside. Teo Hernandez, Argentina corner.
Rinser, thank you for subscribing.
Straight on the field and straight at a defender there. Gets Hernandez on the back foot and wins the corner for his team.
Oh.
Looked like with his back to it, knocked it away, and then an offside flag comes up. So it did, in fact, come off an Argentina player, it would appear.
It looked like
a shot at goal in the opening half an hour. They're scrambling to defend once more. Messi from Alvarez. Great little move around Dembele. McAllister sweeps it along for Di Maria. Early cross meant for Alvarez. Comes all the way through.
It's the middle of the field for France. It's the same move for Argentina. Right up the gut. Little combination play. Freeing up the extra man. Getting the ball wide quickly. Down there, left-hand side, and working against Koundé. That time, Di Maria overcooking it. Have we seen much from Mbappe? I can count maybe 3 touches of the ball that he has had.
No, it's 30 minutes in. We got a long way to go still.
Top scorer at this World Cup. Is he your Golden Ball winner for player of the tournament? Oh, how about that first touch in the second? And he gets it back from Messi.
Oh, great movement. Yeah, he's pretty impressive. Eddie, good morning.
Messi now opens it up. Di Maria, can he get there? Yeah, he can. He keeps it in play. Koundé defending. He thought his work was done for the moment. Enzo Fernandez. McAllister had to chase it down. Alvarez going to fall back to McAllister. And will spin out for a throw.
Ends up just snatching at this one as it comes back to him. A gap had opened up, though, towards goal. Here's Di Maria. Yeah, looked like he kept that one in. Just walking a tightrope there.
Just give it right back away. Messi trying to get away.
Good tackle.
Makes the play. Held in by Argentina, though. Enzo Fernandez. Here comes Mbappe to defend. Gets it away quickly. To Paul directing traffic. To Paul just sweeps it along. Koundé heads it away. Dembele just gets it clear. Beaten to that,
Oh, out of bounds.
It's such a great idea, though. He made such a good run. He comes inside. Here's the tackle from Upamecano.
Good morning, Isaac. Welcome in.
Frame, long leg, stretches out, times it perfectly on Messi. That's a concern, though, if you're France. And that's what we're talking about, that space behind the midfield where he's picking it up. There's no pressure on the ball, which means he can find and just drift, pick up the ball, and then turn and play passes in behind the back line. Argentina still first to everything. France just have no control of the game at all.
In the one game they lost Argentina, they led 1-0 at the half here in this building. It's Saudi Arabia. For a Messi penalty, no less. Only one team in history has lost a World Cup final in which they led at the half. It was Argentina. It was back in 1930. Messi, long sweeping ball from Angel Di Maria. Koundé defending. Messi wants it back. He's got it. A little bit of a bump.
Oh, a little bump.
Again, the French can't get control of this ball.
Seems like a majority of this game has been played in the French end of the field.
Assist to the French.
Thank you, Eddie.
Quickly back in for Mbappe. Gets a touch around Romero. Molina there, alert, able to help. It's clear.
Martinez crushes that one.
Upamecano holds it in, can't find a teammate. Messi, Julian Alvarez on the run. Alexis McAllister, Di Maria's on the far side. Here it comes, Di Maria.
Tuned up to Argentina right there, son of a gun. Wow.
A goal of supreme quality from Argentina. Look at the one.
No.
Passing around the corner. Then again,
McAllister passed off.
they sucked the entire French defense out there. Ferran, Upamecano gone. Di Maria in behind at the back post.
Di Maria.
Right there. Just into the pack. The weight, the awareness there of McAllister knowing that he has the run of Di Maria and then not overcooking it. Just the perfect weight on the pass to allow him to take it first time. He hits it down into the ground over an on-rushing Lloris. What a finish. What a goal. Argentina masterclass from the very first minute. And they are rolling. Tears, joy, emotion, passion, and pure excellence on the field.
It was a surprise. It was maybe a risk to insert Angel Di Maria into a lineup that had played just fine without him the last 3 games. The man who scored the winning goal in Argentina's first triumph in almost 30 years, the Copa America.
37-minute mark right now.
And who scored the winning goal for Olympic gold alongside Messi in 2008. Angel Di Maria, just his 3rd career goal in 4 World Cups played.
France right now, you're trying to get to halftime. I mean, you even be thinking about a first half sub here. Just the balance of the team is completely off. Dembele has been a passenger. Haven't been able to utilize Mbappe on the left side. The midfield is getting overrun. You're seeing for the first time, you saw a little bit against England, but Griezmann defensively, he can't do the work. And this is an Argentina party right now in this building.
And around large parts of the world.
Hey, Carrie, good morning.
Pass there, Teo Hernandez picks up, Griezmann settles for Mbappe. Rabiot, clean tackle. Christian Romero trying to spring him the other way. Messi, does he have the speed around Upamecano? Lost his footing there as he tried to cut it back.
Yeah, definitely more aggressive. I agree.
Started that sequence by knocking
39-minute mark. But we got a bunch of minutes we're going to have to add on here from the injuries. It'll probably be +6 or something like that.
substitution right now. Giroud is out jumped.
Yeah, what does that tell you? I thought we might. I mean, you don't often see first half subs unless it's an injury. Or you recognize, hey, this is a final. We have not been in this game at all. We're getting dominated in every facet of the game. Let's make the change. Let's not even gamble and try to get 5 more minutes to halftime. So here we go. Didier Deschamps showing clearly not happy. Shouldn't be happy.
Whoa.
Di Maria there making the move on Jules Koundé. And take it back. They're not making one substitute. They're making 2.
Yeah, they are. Wow, another man off the bench.
Wow, 2 substitution.
One of those players concedes the early penalty. As I said, he barely had a touch in the game. And Giroud as well.
Wow.
So this would tell me they're going to put Mbappe centrally, where he's played a lot of the game anyways. Also telling me that they need more help defensively on the wings. And now it's going to allow you to go probably more of a 4-2-3-1. And you have Griezmann playing as the number 10. So you're taking some pressure off your midfield here and beefing it up. Which I'm sure Didier Deschamps, of course, in hindsight would have said, yeah, that would have been nice to have seen.
No stretchers needed, no.
What are you seeing down there on the France bench?
Well, it's interesting because Didier Deschamps' energy and body language has completely changed. I think we've covered this team enough to know how he likes to be. He likes to sit back on the bench, very calm, collected. He has not sat back down after that second goal. And also in watching Olivier Giroud just coming off disappointed, he's sitting, there is no talking going on from the bench right now.
And this was Giroud's tournament. Didn't score at all as they won the title in 2018. Broke Thierry Henry's record amongst his 4 goals here. They had to make it at halftime of the final. It's Tagliafico that's down. Here comes Randall Colomboigny. Only at this tournament because Christopher Nkunku got injured in the weeks before. Was only on the field in the semifinal. And
The look on their faces when they go down is priceless.
Look right now at the body language. Look how we're getting beat to every ball. Get in there and have an impact on the game. First tackle, boom. Maybe that sets the tone for the French and brings them to life a little here before the end of the first half.
It's interesting because Kingsley Coman had been first guy off the bench for France. He had a fever the day of the semifinal. Colomboigny comes on, scores with his first touch. So he gets the chance in the final now. Here's Di Maria. Running at Koundé, wouldn't let it pass. Koundé's first touch, and Koundé's got some work to do just to shepherd it out. Marcus Thuram was the other player to come on, son of Lilian Thuram, World Cup winner in '98, who had been the appearance leader. That record broken by Hugo Lloris here, so it's Didier Deschamps just trying desperately to find something to go right.
Oh, that was big part of the conversation coming in, though, about the
43-minute mark.
Teams and the pressure on Messi in Argentina. Pressure does funny things to you. It either makes you crumble and you crumble to the moment, you can't handle it, or the reverse is exactly what you were seeing from Argentina. Then it just turbocharges you in a way from the first minute, and it fuels you. Every tackle, every pass. And it's so important in those games that you start well. That's what they did. They fed from that moment. And in many ways flipped it right back on the French, who, as John, I mean, we're recognizing the first couple of minutes of this game, passes flying under the feet, Dembele bouncing off and out of bounds, and this first half has been all Argentina. There's still a lot of soccer to go, though. Second half, 45 minutes.
And a prideful nation of France that is not interested in just being lamb to the slaughter of this Argentina team and Lionel Messi's moment. They've got to now become just the second team in the history of
This is going to be interesting here what they do.
2 goals down to win the final.
How complacent does Argentina get? And how overly aggressive does France get?
That's going to be a foul there. Christian Romero came sliding in from behind on Kylian Mbappe.
Referee just told somebody to zip it.
We're going to have 7 added minutes to the end of the first.
7 minutes added. Told you.
Long celebrations. Colomboigny, Mbappe almost got away. That was a late recovery by Otamendi. Tchouameni working hard. Colomboigny, pocket pick. Messi was in there, trying to get it back. Rabiot throws his body in. And all the while, Argentina looking to spring in the counter once again. Good pressure by Thuram, and then it's given away by Rabiot. Formation of 7 added minutes here at the end of the first half.
Remember the conversation about how much Messi walks during certain stages of the game and how he doesn't really defend? How about a World Cup final? Tracking back on top of his box.
If you're going to run an A game, this is
the game to do it. Run smarter, not harder.
If we go going long, Di Maria just waved away by the referee, saying both players were equally at fault there for that contact. Still 6 minutes for France to try to get one back and give themselves some momentum at the break. They came from behind in the win over Argentina at the last World Cup. That was only a 1-goal deficit. An eventual 4-3 win, killing Mbappe, scoring twice in the second half. That one was a bit.
What do you mean? Is there any audio, Martin?
Thuram trying to get across it. Was that blocked by a hand of Romero? No. And then a
I don't understand what you're asking.
trying to get it back.
Contact on the top of the foot of Rodrigo de Paul. What a game he's having as well.
Guy's down on the ground in pain and referee's up in his face yelling at him. Not sure what you're asking, Martin.
And it's the two veterans, the two old guys, 34-year-old Di Maria, 35-year-old Messi, have the goals which have placed Argentina on the verge of their 3rd World Cup title and the crowning achievement in the career of Lionel Andres Messi.
Nice kick.
So trying to play for Julian Alvarez. Varane there again as Luis stayed at home.
We're at the 48-minute mark, so we're 3 minutes in roughly. So we got about 4 left.
Right away as Rabiot came in to pick it up. Mbappe trying to get out on the run there with Christian Romero. Maria thought he was fouled. Still about 3 minutes to go in the first half. Thuram cuts back, foul into space.
Oh, that's got to be a... Yeah, I was going to say. They took him down right there.
Every time a French player has the ball in the attack, there are 2 and 3 Argentine shirts around the ball. Just relentless in the way in which they're getting pressure. This is going to have to be a game of patience now for France and Mbappe. But you can't be patient for too long. You're down 2 goals. I mean, he's trying to find space. Look, in the middle of that pack right there, there's no room. And then they lose their patience and try to jam it right up the gut. Argentina says thank you very much, although it's going to be an Argentine throw too.
Looks like the stream's going good. I don't see any video or audio issues. Am I wrong? I see Martin put that comment in there.
They're to yank 2 of his starters, including his second.
Everything I'm showing on my end was good up until I said something. Then it lagged for a second.
This is about as big a catastrophe.
Make sure you're at 1080p. That's what I'm broadcasting at. YouTube just dropped me to 144.
And the conversation for Argentina in the locker room is going to be, hey, first half, job's not done. But that's excellent. What did they do so well? The aggression, the balance, the way in which they overrun in the midfield, moving the ball quickly. But you don't take your foot off the gas if you're Argentina. You keep pounding, you get that third one and finish the game off. Because if you allow this French team to grow in confidence and have some possession, they have the quality to find a goal. This is the defending champion. This is a team that still has a ton of difference makers. You just don't even allow that door to come open. It hasn't been open the entire
Thank you, Stephanie.
Let's see how that second half starts, but this game has been all Argentina all the time. And from the French side, you said catastrophe. From an Argentinian perspective, just about perfect.
It's Colomoni, good strength there on Tagliafico trying to get away. That'll be a foul. And remember for Argentina, every game they've been 2-0 up. Against the Netherlands, they let them back in when they had to go to extra time in a penalty shootout. Even Australia, in the 97th minute, had a chance to tie that game at 2. It was what they were able to do differently against Croatia to slam the door shut.
I want to see where he got hit on this yellow card here.
This tournament has not always been foolproof when they've had these types of leads, and this will be the final chance of the half. When Fernandez gets back to his feet, and is the training staff going to come out? No, they're going to stay there, and Enzo Fernandez is going to get a yellow card.
So after he's been laying on the ground in pain, now he gets a yellow card. Insult to injury. Literally.
Here for the French before the break. Antoine Griezmann stands over it. Griezmann will drive this one into the back post for
Woo!
it's all the way through.
Led him a little too far.
As this one comes in, Thuram at the far end actually sets a pick for Ron, just bumps into Molina, opens up the space, but it's skipped away from him.
It's that man's night so far.
Halftime.
Thuram started a set of the Corniche. 45 minutes down, 45 to go in the World Cup final at Lusail. Argentina 2, France 0.
Halftime.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup halftime show on Fox is presented by Verizon. Lionel Messi, the first player to score in the round of 16, the quarterfinals, the semis, and final of a single World Cup. Rob, still with you, and coming up on the Verizon halftime, we'll look back at both goals. We'll analyze the one-sided Messi versus Mbappe affair, and we'll show you how the final is capturing the attention of a certain set of folks back in the U.S. Twice Argentina lost when leading at the half of a World Cup match. Their opener here and the 1930 final, but they're halfway towards their third World Cup crown.
'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. It's your last chance to get our best deal of the year.
Tis?
Tis. They'll give you the new iPhone
God,
14
I can't stand
Pro.
this commercial.
Amazing phone. This holiday season,
They have
Verizon
so
gives you
overplayed this commercial. It's ridiculous. 2-0 at halftime. Halfway home for Messi. Definitely impressive. The way they came out blasting. Crazy ass movie is this? Knock at the Cabin. That's ridiculous. Crazy ass movie. Dave Bautista there with a pitchfork. What is that? Drax gonna kill people with a pitchfork. Man, it's so bright and sunny in my office right now this early in the morning. soon as they come back with the halftime, I'll watch that and see what's going on with that.
and become part of our story.
Heavy duty pulling power. To conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty.
I don't know. Does France have enough in the second half to,
It's the holidays. You'll find the year's best selection of
with the way they've been going? I don't know if they have enough to come back in this one.
ready for delivery. See your local GMC dealer today.
Now what? You say it when things go wrong. At Prudential, we think you should say it when things go right, too. Like when you score your dream job, sell your business, or discover she's smart, really smart. Now what? Here's what. You connect with Prudential's rock-solid team serving over 50 million people with investment, insurance, and retirement know-how. Who's your rock? Visit Prudential.com or speak to an advisor today.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup on Fox is sponsored by Prudential. Millions of people rely on Prudential's rock-solid strength for investing and financial planning.
Argentina has scored first in all 7 matches at this World Cup. They own an impressive, a commanding 2-0 lead over France at Lusail Stadium. The Albiceleste chasing their first World Cup title since that Diego Maradona-inspired triumph back in 1986 when Mexico was the World Cup host. Rob Stone and U.S. legends Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey, and Alexia Lawless back here with you. Messi today in his World Cup record 26th match has been the difference as he and his side have dominated the first 45. That's the one piece of hardware Messi has yet to own. That may be changing today.
This first half could not have gone better for Argentina, and it could not have gone worse for France. Argentina all over France. Out on this side, Dembele over here. I mean, he got subbed in the 41st minute. He should have been taken out after 15 minutes. Awful, absolutely awful on that right-hand side, including this dumb play to take down Di Maria. Messi steps up and says, I will take that gift, no problem. Ice in the man's veins. He can smell it. Argentina can smell it. Still early days, but my goodness, Argentina flying. And they didn't stop there. Celebrations, beers, all sorts of craziness going on. FIFA Fan Fest.
FIFA Fan Fest at maximum capacity as they celebrate Messi's 6th goal here. So he is your Golden Boot leader right now. 12th career World Cup goal, tied for 5th most with who else? Pele.
Hey, Lex, who said that they were going to get a penalty in the first half? Here's the situation where the center back was out of position, and look at this counterattack. This is one of the best team goals of the whole tournament. Look at the weight on that pass there. Everything had to go perfect, and Di Maria, what a finish, hitting it to the ground to get out over Hugo Lloris and give them the lead. Di Maria, for me, has been player of the half. But just how they counter with speed and how they don't waste touches. What a ball across. What a finish. What a half from Di Maria.
His 3rd career World Cup goal, first here. France yet to register a shot. They are being outshot 6-0. Argentina has put 3 of those on target. Di Maria celebrating that 39 touches through the course of the first half. What he did to Mr. Dembele, borderline criminal out there in the first half.
He absolutely abused him, Rob. And I have a problem with modern wingers is that in these moments, they don't know how to defend. So first of all, credit to Argentina. They completely overload the central of the field. McAllister comes inside. Koundé has to go inside with him. Dembele gets
You're right,
caught
Mark,
in
you do.
land, and then he gets caught in a situation that he does not want to be in. He dives in here, and then instead of just being patient, makes a silly challenge and leads to the first goal. In those moments, you should never, ever,
Argentina's
ever
up
give away
2-0.
a penalty. The chances of Di Maria scoring there, very slim. Do not foul there.
And you saw him coming out of the game. I credit Didier Deschamps for making the changes when he needed to make it. This is the World Cup final. You cannot wait. They got to figure it out. And he's got to make changes at halftime. It'd be interesting to hear see what he does ultimately, either from a personnel perspective or from a tactical perspective.
Let's not forget, 2-0 is a dangerous lead, one of the most dangerous leads in this game. All it's going to take for France to get one to get back in this game. And if Argentina wants to put that last nail in the coffin, they get one more, the game will be done and dusted.
Mbappe better show up too. It's all about Messi today.
Mbappe, 11 touches in the first half. That number way too low for France. So the French trailing at the break for the first time at this World Cup. Can the defending champs stage a second half rally for the ages?
The 2022 FIFA World Cup halftime show on Fox is presented by Verizon.
You're making all the difference out there, kid.
For Dortmund, was used our next big American pressure.
So where do you think this pressure is coming from?
Everyone. I'm just here for the mints.
Mr. Manager's gonna have faith in you.
So much pressure.
Pressure makes diamonds.
True.
Prolific! He scores! Incredible!
Critics are saying you've never seen anything like Avatar: The Way of Water. I need you to be strong. Avatar: The Way of Water. Rated PG-13. Now playing.
Let me tell you something.
Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
Good morning, America. Rise and shine. All across the country, we're getting up early this year with one thing on our mind.
Football!
It's soccer.
What's up,
Whether
Ollie?
you're repping La Cultura in all the colors, or you need the world to know this is our year. Because the beautiful game
Belongs to all of us.
Get Google Pixel 7 or Pixel 7 Pro for free with qualifying trade-in.
Honey,
Yes. Hi, honey. I just bought a car online from Antwerpen.
Antwerpen makes buying your next car easy with over 2,000 new and pre-owned vehicles in stock. Antwerpen saves you time and money. Visit any of our 12 locations or buy online at jacksays.yes.com.
Jack says yes.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting that love is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up that curious hitchhiker carrying a bowling bag. And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornhole prodigy. Every moment in life is a bet. But life doesn't offer you $200 in free bets when you bet just 5. So bet on FanDuel, now live in Maryland, and make every moment more.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR on the 2023 Sonata or Santa Fe, plus $1,750 bonus cash. Plus get a $500 first responder or military coupon.
FIFA World Cup halftime show on Fox is presented by Verizon.
All eyes on today's World Cup final, including back in LA. All right, guys, what do you think of Argentina's first half? Pretty good, huh? After the World Cup final, Dak Prescott, Zeke Elliott, the Cowboys taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cowboys closing in on a playoff spot. First half moment, sponsored by Verizon. Argentina doubling their advantage. One of the team goals of the tournament, Messi, as always, involved his buddy Di Maria to finish. Second half kick on Fox next.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have a high risk factor, such as heart disease, diabetes, being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment is right for you. The world doesn't come together like this very often. But when it does, the results can be extraordinary. Qatar is committed to that idea and growing its potential as a partner, investor, and innovator with possibilities that are unlimited and rewards that are priceless. Let the world play and become part of our story.
'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. It's your last chance to get our best deal of the year.
Tis?
Tis. They'll give you the new iPhone 14 Pro.
Amazing phone.
This holiday season, Verizon gives you the new iPhone 14 Pro that's in stock now. Plus an Apple gift like Apple Watch SE, iPad, and Beats Fit Pro, all on us. That's a value of up to $1,900. Wow! Act now. It's our best deal of the year, but it ends soon. Visit Verizon today.
Beckham in the house. Watching a little soccer. Nice.
It's the FIFA World Cup. And it's football.
Bro, are you eating my Lay's?
Yep.
Okay, those are chips.
Crisps.
Those are cleats.
Boots.
But that is soccer.
No, my friend, that is football.
Okay. Ha! Definition. Soccer is a round ball. Football is an oval ball. Like those golden balls.
But we'll ask the world. Is it called football?
Or soccer.
The stars are coming out to play.
It's football.
It all comes down to this.
It's soccer. We're doing that again, huh? It's a classic.
Go. Chetos.
Soccer.
Football.
Have you won 2 World Cups?
Does it look like I've won 2 World Cups? Don't hung with Tostitos. It says soccer mom, not football mom. You ever argue with soccer mom? Go ahead. Tell them.
No matter what.
That is a great commercial. Hey, check out this video I'm dropping. The Italian Witch. Brand new video just dropping right now. The Italian Witch.
It's a fun watch. The NFL, today on Fox.
Lusail iconic stadium just outside the north edge of Doha. 20th different venue to host a men's World Cup final. And it has been packed to the rafters for this one as Argentina lead France 2-0. And the second half is underway at just past 7 p.m. local time here in Qatar. 5 in the evening in Paris, 1 in the afternoon in Buenos Aires. France are a proud nation. They are the defending champions for a reason. What's their pathway back? And at the same time, what's Argentina's mentality in this 2-goal lead in the second half?
Well, they have to win the midfield. France being overrun there. They need some possession of the ball. They have to get Kylian Mbappe into the game. You heard Rob talk about just the fact he had 11 touches. Here come Argentina.
Alvarez got there in front of Varane. To Paul on the far side. Alvarez back to Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez trying to angle that one in. Almost found the
Oh!
I don't think he was anticipating this. I think if he continues his run here, he's in. He stopped his run. Messi took Upamecano towards the near post. And then McAllister, just that slight hesitation, he would have been wide open there on the penalty spot. Yeah, look, from a French perspective, it's almost picked up in this first 1 minute, exactly where it left off in the first half. Misplayed pass. Argentina to the first ball. Argentina pressing. Argentina bringing the intensity. So, tactics aside, throw all that out the window. Let's see what type of intensity that France
Second half going on here, Preston.
Do they have it in them to come back into this one and give Argentina a run for their money? Because so far the answer has been no.
He's getting to Carlos to bring him. Carlos will drop him off.
They're trying to find some space.
Okay. Yeah, we won't, but okay. Go ahead and do
Away
that.
by Di Maria. Upamecano was first to react in front of Julian Alvarez. Jenny, what's the word from the French side of things right now?
Well, I'm not sure Didier Deschamps is going to be pleased with the way it started because understandably he was extremely disappointed in that first half. He told his team, we are nowhere near in this game and we have 45 minutes to get there.
They've already made 2 substitutions, taking off Dembele and Giroud. Thuram beat to it by Romero.
So at least early signs for France are that they're going to try to overload the left-hand side and get more numbers over there. Long switch of play. I saw Kylian Mbappe starting to float out that way to try and get touches. It's a different game for Mbappe now, because France aren't going to have a lot of space in behind for him to run and open up his legs. And with him playing centrally, he's not going to be faced up often against defenders 1v1 to take them on. He's going to have to look for combination balls. He's going to have to run the channel still from centrally. But in doing that, in order to get into the game, France have to have some type of possession in the midfield.
France has got to get more aggressive here.
Argentina, it's been a half second, 1 second, boom, getting pressure on the ball, turning it back over, going the other way.
It does feel like the third straight game we've said that about Mbappe. The quarterfinal with England, the semifinal with Morocco, both those, wow, we're just not seeing him get out in the open field and cause danger as he had in the 4 games before that.
But as opposed to those last 2 games, the difference with Argentina, they said, oh, we're not going to game plan specifically for Mbappe and try to double down or go defensive at the back. They said, we're going to play aggressive. We're going to win the middle of the field. We're going to dominate with the ball. We're going to control this game and then not allow him or France to have anything.
Demolition derby there, and the French come out of there with it. Griezmann thought about taking it with him. Romero stepped up to intercept. Here's Messi now trying to slam.
Oh, he's got it out open.
It comes to Di Maria to the far side to Paul.
Oh, nice save.
Second save of the game. Teo Hernandez cuts back, trying to find open field. Mbappe by 1. It's Thuram out to his left. Mbappe weaving his way through. Hands it off to Griezmann. Trying to come to the near side. Koundé was in open space, and it was good closing work there to knock it away. Martinez has still not faced a shot in Argentina's goal.
This is the move earlier, just how quickly and incisively once again Argentina moved the ball into out. Di Maria picking out the ball at the back post, and he's just trying to get over the top of it. Does a good job keeping it on target, but hitting it into the ground and made it an easier save for Hugo Lloris.
Pressure. Colomwani. Tooled by McAllister there. One back though. Colomwani.
Uh-oh.
Trying to catch up to that first touch.
Nothing.
Was that last off him or Enzo Fernandez? It will be in France corner. First of the night.
Yeah, Mbappe does really well. He doesn't give up on the play. Good cover from Enzo Fernandez, tracking back. But then Mbappe is able just to stay with the play, pokes it off of Fernandez at the end and wins the corner for France.
Everybody back to defend this for Argentina. Griezmann in swinger. Martinez has not had much of anything to do tonight. A solid catch on that one. Now Di Maria on the run. Julian Alvarez trying to open up on the near side. Instead it comes in for Messi. Back out to Paul. Teo Hernandez. Good solid tackle. Can't prevent the throw, though. All the while down in the corner, Rodrigo de Paul just sort of juggled the ball, having some words with Teo Hernandez. Assistant
Morning, Casey.
Step in between them. Argentina corner. taking all the time they can. Let any dead ball just get that much closer to a championship. Messi drives into the near post. Griezmann sends it out.
And this really has been the blueprint for success. And I wonder if Messi's actually trying to bend this one in on the old Olympico to score direct from that.
Hey, Sebastian the Crab, good morning.
Success under Scaloni has been, we're going to get that first goal and good luck. Because this team defensively is so solid, great understanding, great discipline, great energy, the organization. Not what you've thought of teams from Argentina over the past decade, and he has changed the culture of this team completely. They just know how to manage those moments. So aside from the one game against the Netherlands where they almost threw it away, and while there have been some nervy little moments, this team knows how to win games. So I'm
finally
really
got a corner kick, yeah.
Well, Emiliano Martinez miscontrolled that one. Griezmann was trying to pounce.
France has got to be overly aggressive this second half if they want to get back in this.
Who was alert to that loose ball.
The more minutes they tick off, the more stress on them.
Mattering in the final result, but it kept Croatia in things. There's Mbappe. Wants to show Théo Hernandez. Tchouameni trying to return. Does he have the angle? Intercepted by De Paul.
Yeah.
De Paul trying to escape. Rabiot with the tackle. The foul. And the yellow card.
Rabiot's just late on Rodrigo De Paul.
I told him to send some up.
It's just what he does and his importance to the team.
It's in Qatar. I don't know which stadium it's at, Martin.
It's the intensity. It's the
just in Qatar.
Communication. He sets the tone for the entire team.
That was a penalty.
Defensively, this was that slice clearance from Emiliano Martinez. Gets a little fortunate at the end of that. De Paul, he's also a pretty savvy guy. And he took a kick there, but you see him just having a little look and taking some more seconds off the clock.
It's one of the interesting dynamics of this game, but also this World Cup. First of its kind to be played in the middle of the European season, because rather than go off to the off-season, these guys will, after some sort of a break, will go back to their clubs. And so for Rodrigo De Paul and Nahuel Molina, they're teammates with Antoine Griezmann. They're going to go back and join him at Atletico Madrid. Messi and Mbappe are teammates. I mean, they're going to go straight from this World Cup final.
Yeah, and actually on that last replay there, you see he does take a pretty solid twist of the ankle. It gets caught underneath Adrien Rabiot, who was also staring down De Paul.
Man, he is sweating like crazy
all night long. But having watched this man over the past couple of years, and there's about zero chance. He'd have to take his leg off to get him off this field.
Rabiot, for that matter, he's a teammate at Juventus with Angel Di Maria and Leandro Paredes, who's on Argentina's bench. There's a good handful of club teammates on either side of this World Cup final. Romero on a rope from McAllister, couldn't get it further along for Di Maria. Tagliafico commits that foul on Colomwani. Deschamps is yelling at Ismail Elfath, wanting a yellow card for that. He's not going to get.
Morning, Space Mountain Dave. Place is kind of quieted down to start the second half.
Trying to close him down. Goes to ground, allows Kool-Aid to carry somewhat more forward. It's a blocked cross, though. That was McAllister coming out. Di Maria gives it right back. Colomwani spins it around to the edge of the area. They left a lot of that ball in front of him. Tagliafico steps in with the tackle. France throw, though. Able to reset it.
David T, good morning.
For Varane, to go all the way back to Hugo Lloris.
You're actually seeing Argentina.
What do you mean trying to navigate the waters? Are you trying to book a trip?
I think subs are going to be very important for Lionel Scaloni here to maintain an intensity, but also a balance to the team. We saw Di Maria getting beat twice there. He's having to come back and defend. I would imagine he's going to be the first sub for Argentina, just to keep the energy levels high and some freshness to the team. And at one what point do we really start to see that desperation from France and Mbappe and Deschamps and just going all out in this game to try and get that next goal?
Because this is the frustration
Yes,
from Mbappe.
absolutely.
Tried to go 1v3, had it knocked away by Enzo Fernandez, and just kicks.
You can see Mbappe is frustrated.
Moments ago. And Argentina are the masters of that, of just baiting you in and just little types of moments that wind you up and create that frustration, that feeling, and then you just start lashing out and cards and stoppages, and that all plays into the hands of Argentina.
Fico takes the contact advantage being played. Di Maria. And we'll find Julian Alvarez from a tight angle.
Oh, tight on the quarter.
It was right. Marquez, his third save of the game.
Nice save.
It just pops up on the second ball. Di Maria does well, gets that off his foot. I thought Ferran was going to get there. Upamecano's with him. As you said, the angle's tough there. He's trying to beat him at the near post, but Lloris, good goalkeeper, shuffled all the way across, had that covered, and the save looked pretty comfortable.
For Mbappe, who might have strayed offside and did, even as he takes the bump. As much as this final, if it finishes this way, will be remembered for Lionel Messi, for an Argentina attack to have done what they've done.
Came on April, nice.
Mbappe is something.
Gotcha.
Because it was just as much his opportunity to take the Messi
Gotcha.
and go, no, it was me the whole time. Still might, 30 minutes to go. But he has been bottled up this evening. Buonini looked like he was fouled. No call on the field. Di Maria the other way. The French bench is going to go ballistic if this ends in a goal. Di Maria cuts back the other way on Koundé. Spins it around again. Into the middle. Now to Paul. Let it go. Messi! Blocked.
Oh, blocked. Nice job. A ton of time, Eddie. We just started the second half. We just started it. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a clock right on the middle of the screen also as well.
At the end, it gets the outstretched leg and gets the slight contact as Messi's going to strike it. And then Messi gets the second touch. Couldn't just quite get that quick release. Ball in the back of the net with the right foot. What a challenge from Rabiot that keeps France in it.
And indeed, the French bench were furious about that it wasn't a foul at the start of that sequence. Varane takes a bump. He's down holding his hip. Now it's Argentina screaming at the referee. So Rafael Varane needs a minute to get back up.
It's actually more than that, Marky, because remember, we didn't. They finished the second half with almost 8 minutes over.
And you know what the best part is?
So there's probably 37 minutes left right now, at a minimum.
The United States tries to win a third consecutive title, and the entire rest of the planet tries to take them down. And you can watch it all right here on Fox Sports. And boy, we're going to be excited for that as that runs out past Lionel Messi. So Varane back to his feet. We saw Marcos Acuna up, but not imminent for Argentina. France has still not registered a shot. Thuram, Rabiot, Teo Hernandez running outside. It ran away from him, but it falls right back to Thuram. Griezmann. Back to the far side, Teo Hernandez. Mbappe's in the box. Here comes the cross, sent away by Romero. Buonini turned right into the pressure where McAllister was. Messi. Julian Alvarez, McAllister's running to the center. Here it comes from McAllister. Lloris sliding with his feet to block it away. Man down the other end of the field.
Argentina's getting some opportunities.
Working hard. Griezmann is fouled.
You know, Alexis McAllister has really just been the unsung hero for Argentina in this game. The guy that's not going to get the headlines, but all the work that he's done. He starts this play, then continues his run into the box. Looks like he's going to get it on the end of this ball, the return pass from DePaul. But maybe takes a little contact in the back. I'm not sure he was going to get there first, but he's been so effective in the middle of the field.
Hey, Hernandez was trying to find Griezmann there, was knocked away.
Hey, Nick. What's up, buddy?
Brings it down.
How are you?
Di Maria defending. Koundé, can he get back to that one? It's still in play. Now the flag does come up. And it was, in fact, out. Slaninsky, the assistant referee, just took him a second to get the flag up there.
Yeah, so there's just a bit of contact, a bit of shoulder to shoulder. He's going to ground, but I don't think that he was going to get to the ball. Lloris's there first.
Angel Di Maria didn't play the last 3 games, coming off an injury. Provides the 28th goal of his international career, the second of the night for Argentina in the World Cup final. Marcos Acuna had been the starting left back, suspended the semifinal, and Tagliafico retained his spot in the lineup, is on.
Yeah, and this is something Scaloni did a lot during their run to the Copa America title. Brings on
What's up, Fat? Good to see you.
But you have one in front of the other now, playing a little bit more defensive on this left side. So this is, for Argentina now, it's about managing the rest of this game. Not completely going so defensive, because Acuna can play and get into the attack when needed, but that's more of a defensive look than Di Maria, recognizing that there were moments when he was having to defend 1v1. But as expected, he was the first sub-off for Argentina. What a game Di Maria had.
McAllister got through there. Messi, McAllister, and Messi was just cut off there on his run to get on the end of it. Tagliafico's that handball. Koundé knows, says the referee. And it ends up as a goal kick. Now it's Argentina's turn to yell.
This is about as blatant of a handball as you get.
That's good to hear. My best to you guys today.
Running out of time.
Well, body language says a lot. We've seen Kylian Mbappe with the biggest smile ever this entire tournament, and has barely cracked one tonight. Why? Well, because the French have been overrun. First minute, he's yet to find a way into the game. Actually, Thuram's gone centrally now, so now they've got him out wide left. Deschamps trying everything to get him into the game.
Argentina won't let him. So Paul helping there, and it's sliced out by Molina. Cameo from Hernandez. Back out for Griezmann. Griezmann, it's a deflected crossing.
Oh! Nice crossing play.
Colomani with the speed to keep it in play for Koundé. The return knocked away by Tagliafico. Acuna, great tackle by Colomani, and a second. No call coming on that one. It's cleared away. McAllister was alert. Tchouameni able to win it back on Alvarez.
Adam H. The Ravens lost their stays. It's one loss. It's no big deal. Adam, honestly, it's one loss. As long as they get in the playoffs, they'll be fine. I love your passion, though. Awesome, Nick.
Who has barely played in this tournament.
We sent out a ton of invitations to, you know, every person I could think of that might be interested and that was valued in our community. Making sure people knew about it.
Argentina have been getting so much pressure out there that they haven't been able to, but some good little combination play that time in the early cross.
Hey guys, I dropped that link in there for the Christmas witch from Italy. If you don't mind, give me a hand, give me a watch on that one. It's really cool. Casey crushed it again. He's gotten so good in his recording of content that La Befana is really good. What's up, Tony? Welcome in, buddy.
He just misses it because Julian Alvarez is right in his face. Couldn't keep his eye on it. Ends up coming off his shoulder and going behind. That was a good look. It's going to be a double change.
Yeah, I'd like Tampa Bay to win today too, Adam. I'm with you, buddy. I am with you. I will be pulling for the Bucks today. Quietly. I'm not doing that game, so I can cheer for them. I try not to cheer against the team when I'm calling the game. I try to be up the middle. Yeah, Tony, I'm glad I got talked into doing the World Cup. I really am. Especially after finding, you know, FanDuel here and utilizing them for the broadcast here. It's definitely made a difference.
As much as you could say, so many of these French players will still be in their
And thank you to anybody who opens up the Italian Witch video and gives it a watch.
You're ever going to be back in this position again. Argentina surely felt that way. Lost the final in 2014 and then bounced in the round of 16 at the next World Cup. So finding their way back now. Colomboani, Thuram, Koundé, Thuram knocked away, but a handball.
Handball called. We're at the 68-minute mark right now, 68.
They put the ball back and played too quick. Griezmann's number was up. Teo Hernandez's cross set away by Romero. So Antoine Griezmann and someone else getting some bonus time as that's given away, at least for a moment. Alvarez couldn't keep it. Tchouaméni hides the challenge of Messi. Mbappe returns it. Tchouaméni. Molina defending. Hernandez trying to help. DePaul is in there. He gets knocked down. No call one way or the other. Messi has it now. It's DePaul on the run. Linga and Coman are dancing around right now, trying to stay loose.
Trying to stay warm. They got the fake out.
Wouldn't this be something Griezmann were to score when he should have come off there, but France took it too quickly. At the end of that cross, Molina knocks it away. Minutes to go, plus stoppage time. And the mood in this building would change significantly if France can get one.
Yeah, it'll change big time. France can put up one. Ah, got it deflected out. Mbappe got it off.
And they had him double team, but he came inside. It's actually Messi there. You see him pulling out of the tackle. He doesn't want to make a challenge like Ousmane Dembele did that gave away the penalty. He would rather say, hey, I know it's Mbappe, but trying your luck. He's off balance coming across goal. Just kind of peeled back a little bit and knew they had numbers behind the ball. So it is a defender removed, and Teo Hernandez and the other one, Griezmann, off for Camavinga and Coman.
So Giroud and Griezmann, two of the stalwarts of this French team, two of the key members of their World Cup winning team from 4 years ago, will watch the rest of this final from the bench. Played the game against Tunisia at the end of the group stage when France rested most of their players. Coman, as we said, had been the first attacking sub. McAllister, Acuna, McAllister. Coman helping to defend. McAllister trying to spin around the other way. Messi no one around him. Messi cuts back. Rolls into the middle, Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, nice save.
His fourth save.
Already got his first goal in this tournament. Enzo Fernandez for Argentina. That one he was trying to peel it very similarly to that back post. Great work from Alexis McAllister down in the corner again, driving the team forward, dumps it off to Messi. Messi getting defenders off balance, and now Argentina giving the possession away, retreating back into the defensive shape.
Messi has become the only man now ever at a World Cup to score in the group stage, but also to score in all 4 knockout rounds. He's not just been a passenger to his first World Cup title, he's been the main man. He is, as it stands, the top scorer with 6 goals at this World Cup. He let that run, but there was no one for it to run on to. rampant injury in Argentina's run to the final 2014. Couldn't play in the final against Germany. But back in the lineup after a 3-game absence tonight, and it's his goal. And it's given Argentina their breathing room at 2-0. Do what the Netherlands did in the quarterfinal. Scored 2 late goals to force extra time. Not on that one.
If Argentina gets one here, you can put it in the box. It'll be done.
Argentina. It's a good step by Romero initially, and then he dumps that one off and makes sure that he draws the contact to get the foul. You bring up that Netherlands game, and I do believe there will be a point in this game where you're going to see France, because they just don't look like they can break down this Argentine defense the way that they want to, trying to get down the outside, trying to get crosses in the box. So you will see a point where Argentina are going to have to defend long, direct balls into the box, defend second balls. Interested to see how they handle that point. The biggest mistake they made in that game, though, was just retreating so far. They weren't getting pressure on the ball. The other way you beat that, you find the third.
Four goals would be a high score in soccer, Adam, I think. I feel. I haven't seen much of that.
Paul trying to get Julian Alvarez on the run, and Pamacano running with him, doesn't have the speed. Alvarez picks it up, lost his angle. Walk on the outside by Camavinga as that pass was trying to be reset. Come on, just getting his shirt pulled there. That could easily be a yellow card at the end of the sequence.
Julian Alvarez he's leaving it all out there. Oh, misplay pass, going to be out for a throw. It'll be interesting if
it's not easy to score a goal, that's for sure.
And Deschamps is furious because had he stopped the play, that would have been a tactical foul and it would have been a yellow card on Julian Alvarez.
And that's what he's arguing. I played advantage, but in one regard, France are punished by playing through and not just falling down. And that's the problem with that type of refereeing decisions, and it encourages the player the next time to just flop to the ground.
Right, and also the referee say, hey, that's at this point the least of your worries. Is unfortunately for France.
Attendance announced a full capacity crowd, 88,966.
You're probably sneaking in the back door.
An average of a little over 53,000 fans per game at this World Cup, the third highest average attendance in World Cup history, and a huge jump over Russia 4 years ago. And anecdotally, a far better atmosphere at this final than at Luzhniki Stadium 4 years ago, in large part because of all these fans wearing blue and white. And DePaul, is that the third kick that he suffered in the second half?
Okay.
It's actually even, so not even the shirt pull as well. There was actually that foul on Coman, which was also part of why Deschamps wanted the yellow card.
DePaul back on his feet, cuts it inside. Argentina's going to play some keep away. Here's Lionel Messi, just minutes away. DePaul, around Pamacano.
Not a nice save.
Argentina just swallow it right back up. Alistair and Enzo Fernandez, two of the three players who were not starters as this tournament began. Julian Alvarez the other. Those three have taken starting spots for this team, have scored key goals, all of them.
And not just that, they've taken over this final completely. 23-year-old Alexis McAllister, 21-year-old Enzo Fernandez. He's having one of the best games I've seen him have. Played a part in that second goal. Just so smart, reading the game so well.
Mario Kempes has scored twice as Argentina won the final in 1978. Members of the 86 winning team here as well. All the speed from Colomboani. Is he dragged out?
That's going to be a penalty kick.
For France, 12 minutes to go. And here's the opportunity for the defending champions to start.
That's going to be a penalty kick.
Well, France saying not so fast. And really, for the first time in the entire game, they get isolated off of a nothing play. Colomboani getting in behind. He has the position on Otamendi. He's got the hands up on his arm. He feels the contact all over the back of his legs. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Mbappe had a quick look back, and the penalty's called. This could make things very interesting here. And France,
Yeah, it could.
Lifeline.
It could really make it interesting.
Emiliano Martinez saved the first two penalty attempts of the shootout against the Netherlands. That's how he's made his name, was saving penalties in shootouts. And Kylian Mbappe has made his name by scoring goals. First penalty attempt of the tournament for France. This is their chance. With just over 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. He scores. Martinez got a hand to it. Game on at Lusail.
2-1.
Argentina handing France an opportunity. Mbappe says, okay. Martinez goes the right way, does get fingertips on it, but at the pace of it, takes it into the back of the net, comes back across goal. Kylian Mbappe barely had a touch in and around the box. He gets one, he buries it. Now let's see how Argentina handles it.
And he ran and got that ball and got the game started again right away. Hit that subscribe if you're new today. Help us out.
In the round before, Lionel Scaloni now in a little bit of a tussle. Ismail Elfath has to come step in between him and Chouameni.
And here's the thing, John. You've been in relative cruise control. If you're
Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy?
You shift that gear, raise the intensity to match France. You maybe make another sub, but you also just have to understand now that this is going to be a fight until the end.
Long it goes, headed away. Camavinga first to react to it, although it's behind Rabiot. And it's the French fans down to our right making most of the noise right now. Some nervy-looking Argentine supporters as Kingsley, come on, picks Messi's pocket. Into the middle for Rabiot. Trying to find Mbappe now. He'll steer back inside Thuram. Mbappe!
Go! Son of a gun! Mbappe. Wow. Jeff came into the stream and all of a sudden France wanted to score a bunch of goals.
Right through the middle of it. Coman picks Messi's pocket. Look at this little one-touch passing at the end of this. Completely sends Molina wide, and then the first-time finish doesn't allow it to settle, doesn't allow Martinez to get set. Kylian Mbappe, as we said, barely a touch in the game, barely a moment, but he has the quality to come to life when an opportunity presents itself again. Martinez with hands to it, but the power.
It's a magic superpower. That's great.
Kylian Mbappe. The French have been down and out, and they have risen back and right back in this game, all level, and the momentum is on France and Kylian Mbappe's side. Oh my goodness.
As we were watching all of that, the entire French bench ran on the field to celebrate. Didier Deschamps in a screaming match with members of Argentina's coaching staff. The referees had to step in between. Kylian Mbappe now 7 goals in this tournament. He is now your top scorer. He's the 5th man to score in World Cup finals in 2 different editions. He now has the most goals in a World Cup of any player since Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, 20 years ago. Where does this go from here? 7 minutes plus stoppage time. 1 minute 33 seconds between goals for France. De Paul, Julian Alvarez, trying to find Messi, falls back to his feet. Wide it comes Acuna. Got Coman up in the air, trying to come back a second time, a third from Acuna. Back into the middle. Enzo Fernandez.
Oh!
Camavinga heads it away. Otamendi on his 100th career appearance as it swept off his foot. Rabiot blocked by, that was Molina out there as they were trying to play the outlet for Mbappe. It's kept in play on the far side. Thuram ran away from him. Messi blocked as he was trying to play the pass.
And again, Mbappe's on.
Mbappe wants it. Thuram has it. Thuram running to the center himself. Here's Mbappe now. Romero defending, swept into the middle. Colomani.
Oh.
His jump is out for a goal kick.
And just look at the numbers Mbappe attracts. He puts that ball in. He's looking for Colomani at the back post. He's up against Tagliafico. It's a good matchup for them. But before that, is there
just too high.
Time defenders get sucked towards Mbappe. Why? Well, you know why. He's the hot hand. And boy, the gap had opened up for Thuram to take it. This is what I was saying about Argentina, though. You can see that the first goal. France have the momentum.
Tell you what, ever since I started dropping this link, the game's gotten really good. So I'm going to keep out of superstition, dropping the link to the Christmas Magic Witch.
Haymaker right back.
And that's not including the time lost for the celebration and the restart. We were all ready to put the crown on Lionel Messi's head, and Kylian Mbappe said, "Oh, I've been quiet, have I?"
And that was the conversation coming in. Would Messi pass on the torch to Mbappe winning his first World Cup, or would Mbappe rip it out of his hands?
Now it could come down to a goal kick situation. Again.
Of comfort for Argentina at 2-0 up. And a slipper on the outside by Acuna. Otherwise, he might have been off and running on Koundé. Colomani takes the bump. Free kick for France. Only twice in history has a team won back-to-back men's World Cups. Italy in 1938. Brazil in 1962. Brazil had to come from behind in that final against Czechoslovakia. Pele didn't play a part, though. He was injured in the second game of the tournament. Mbappe sends that one in. It's popped in the air. It's flicked on. Almost fell for Rabiot. Colomani a second time. Rabiot bounced on him. Thuram goes down. It's going to go the other way.
This will be fascinating to watch. So he's going to give a yellow card for the dive. This will be reviewed. Every play is reviewed.
Interesting. This was interesting. Again, hit that subscribe if you are new today. We'd love for you to come back.
His reaction. There's a couple of French legends
that's his dad up there.
Yeah, in Djurkaeff.
Tomasz Kwiatkowski of Poland is the video assistant.
He's dragging his leg. He's dragging his leg. So the touch, it's a heavy touch away. What a big decision for the referee to make, and he gets it absolutely right.
Clash of heads. Rabiot and Julian Alvarez, it looked like.
We got a man down again. Man down. Anybody in here for the first time? First timers on the channel, say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from, what team you're on.
We're going to take a guess at a time. It's Kylian Mbappe. Just Molina ends up getting the wrong side there when Mbappe wins the first one and he steps out. He doesn't need many opportunities, Kylian Mbappe. Just look at the focus, the concentration as it comes down to take that, to keep his momentum behind it, to stay over the top of it. Supreme execution from Mbappe. And as a striker and as a player of that type of quality, it's so hard to keep your focus throughout a game when you're not getting touches. 11 touches in the first half. It was a non-factor. It was a non-factor at the beginning of the second half. And that's what separates good from greatness right there, is an ability to just continually at a high level execute and put the ball in the back of the net.
And what do you see as they take those crowd shots? And it's Rabiot getting looked at right now. Julian Alvarez up to his feet. It's all the French fans, a lot fewer of them that are here, that are singing and screaming, and some very nervous looks. And the supporters of Argentina who are making all the noise.
It's going to be a pretty substantial check here on Rabiot. He takes a really solid contact to the back of the head and looks visibly shaken up. So you would hope that he gets a proper evaluation here.
These people are into it.
Rabiot, a player that was not originally intended to be a part of this for France. Remember, they came in. N'Golo Kanté, Paul Pogba, starters last World Cup, out injured. Karim Benzema, best player in the world, he was named in October, out injured. They lost players at injury here at this tournament. That's another big collision. It's a free kick coming for France. It's a France team without multiple starters. Subbed off Giroud and Dembele in the first half, Griezmann in the second. That they have calmed.
Hey, Jeannie, welcome in.
Down. It looked like that was going to be a free kick. Given us a throw. Rabiot back on the field. Cross for Colomboigny is headed away. They are just finding a way. Mbappe sweeps it along towards Coman. He'll chase it down. Support from Koundé. It's behind him. Eight minutes still to go. Extra time.
Plus eight. Here we go.
I think this is one of those games you take 28, though. It's been phenomenal. Back end to end. It swung both ways. And still, right now, off the last 5 minutes, you can't say which way this one's going to end.
Was Alvarez trying to find Messi and couldn't. Thuram gets the return from Mbappe, but was offside. Messi said we never should have had to suffer through the extra time against the Netherlands, but they did. They found a way. Right now, they just got to get to extra time. Or can they get Messi one more moment before the end? Enzo Fernandez lifting it long towards Acuna. Koundé heads it away. Held in by Tagliafico. The return, Tagliafico's not going to get there. 1 minute gone of the 8. Go to extra time, but not like this, not for a long time at least.
They'll do 2 15-minute periods for overtime.
Goals 93 seconds apart for France. They're going to go for one more. Thuram trying to control. Romero fouled him. Free kick for France in the 92nd minute.
I don't think we're going to make overtime. I think something's going to happen here.
With no Griezmann to take, it's Mbappe who sets the ball.
You see it all the way going to penalty kicks. Well, we'll see here.
Emiliano Martinez still yet to make a save. Both shots on target have beaten him.
Where's Preston right now?
Scored them both. He stands over this now in the 93rd minute of the World Cup final. He'll send this in. It's popped in the air.
There you go.
Ball trying to settle.
What are you doing?
It sounded like it was last out off a French player.
We did. Or you did. Take that back to the kitchen for me when you go.
Argentina just looking like they're
This is
trying
crazy,
to
huh?
survive right now. Get to extra time.
Mbappe, all over the place. That guy's really good too.
Almost found Mbappe. It will find DePaul. Tackled off the ball. Camavinga started.
Here comes France.
Trick Mbappe to
Ah!
Just look what confidence does for a guy like Mbappe. Turn, pick it up, run and get defenders off balance as he's coming inside here. Doesn't really get all of it. He's reaching for it, so can't fully get the power that he wants to generate. But it does take the deflection, and it does go behind for a French corner.
Kingsley come on to take 94th minute. Still 4 minutes to go. Everybody back to defend for Argentina. Come on, in swinging ball. Martinez comes for it, gets the punch. Tchouameni holds it in. Camavinga resets it wide. Come on, trying to get around the outside, and he has to the byline. Come on, tripped up. Could be advantage. It is advantage. It's Rabiot.
Oh, good save!
Covered up right in front of Colomoni. First save of the
What a save!
Martinez at the 94th minute.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that would have been a close decision. Is it on the line or is it outside the box? It looked like it was just outside, but the referee playing on, and Romero somehow just scuttling that one back to Martinez after he makes
that
the
was
initial
special.
Save. 4 minutes to go. Messi poked away from behind. The French bench are still arguing that this should be looked at. Will it be looked at?
We're going to get a yellow card.
But a yellow card is going to come out.
Yeah, it can't be looked at now because the ball's been back in play and we're on a new sequence. But just reckless defending from Argentina. Dangling legs out in and around the box, diving in. And it's Giroud who's going to pick up a yellow, and that's what he's saying. I mean, they wanted that one looked at. The referee chose to play the advantage.
He brought him out from the bench, looked him in the face, and then put the yellow card right in his face.
Is where was the foul? Was the foul inside the box? Was it on the line? I thought the contact on first look was just outside. But Argentina just walking that dangerous line in and around the box.
Here's Messi, 3 minutes to go. It's given away. Camavinga trying to get Mbappe on the run. Romero running with him. Mbappe is a runner inside.
Uh-oh.
It's Colomoni. Knocked away. Job not done. Mbappe first to the loose ball. Pinballs around. Shouts from the French fans. Another shout from the French fans. Their bench is going ballistic.
Wow.
And they release someone, Argentina. Messi picks it up. Rabiot tracking him. Messi.
Yeah, I agree with you, Stephanie. Especially since they're kind of friends and play together.
Messi. He's got Acuna running in. Marcos Acuna has it now. Acuna fakes the cross, drives it inside, turns it back out for Tagliafico. Into the middle. Couldn't find McAllister. That was Rabiot defending. Adrian Rabiot tackled from behind by Tagliafico, and at the very least, what it does is it stops the French movement forward, allows Argentina to get back.
Momentum is completely with France right now.
Did we talk about the first
Completely.
Argentina
Hit that subscribe if you're new today.
That is completely
Help us out.
with momentum to the
Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
stepping in, playing
Could really use your help today if you're having a good time.
on the break. And ultimately, I think should have made a foul on Mbappe and lets him get away at that last second.
Alert was Otamendi there, just in front of Thuram. Still time for Argentina, 90 seconds at least. Wide it comes now. This is Julian Alvarez. Varane defending him. Back into the middle. DePaul. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Oh my God! Off the rail! Wow!
Lionel Messi, he gets the overlapping run to his right, and as soon as he gets that, it triggers him to come back to his left. Look at that run. Boom, it gets Camavinga to have to cheat a little bit. It's dead center. He fires it at Lloris, who sees it all the way, and that was moving back on him a little bit. And for Lloris, who hasn't had much to do in this second half, what a save. 5th of the game.
98th and final minute.
They're trying to dry everything out. They were here this morning checking it out. It won't be till Tuesday till they're done drying everything out. Then we got to find a contractor.
For a set piece just to relieve some pressure, but maybe find a way through in the last minute of the game.
Fun stuff.
Lionel Messi.
Thank you for asking.
Outswinging ball, get knocked down to the Is there a chance to break the other way?
I'll be glad when they just get the fans done. Sounds like a construction site down in my basement.
Back to his feet so quickly.
He was trying to play it quickly. Now this is a foul that you have to take. It's a really smart foul. It stops the counterattack. It stops the break. You know you're going to take a yellow, but you cannot in any circumstance let this player get past you. They had two French attackers.
Final seconds before extra time. Unless France could win it. They were 2 goals down with almost 10 minutes to go. They scored 90 seconds apart. They have a chance to win it right at the end. Kingsley Coman escapes, 98th minute. Coman to the byline. Coman's cross stabbed away. It's pinged right back into the middle. Rabiot couldn't get there in time. Messi weaves it around. Is there time for Argentina to come the other way? Julian Alvarez.
Uh-oh.
Still we play on. Alvarez waiting for support. Julian Alvarez slows it up, waiting for Messi to join it up. Here he comes. Messi opens it up to the far side, looking for DePaul. It's popped in the air. Chouameni with the header, and that is the end of normal time.
End of regulation.
Extra time on the way in the World Cup final as the 90 minutes finishes. Argentina 2, France 2.
Wow.
Good morning, America.
Oh, boy. Hope you're having a good time here today. We appreciate you coming in. Covering the, obviously, World Cup here. We cover NBA basketball, college basketball, March Madness, NHL hockey, Olympic basketball, all over here on this channel. If you like any of that content, hit that subscribe today. It's free, does not cost you anything. Just helps us build our community. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers, and we are, I don't know, 200-300 away from that. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Well, they got to go through these overtimes first, right? See what happens. Yeah. It's been really good. I would have to agree with that. Yes, Eddie. First team to score wins. In the overtime possessions, there's 2 of them. It shouldn't be a long break here either. It should be, excuse me, if I remember correctly, the time between the end of the game and the overtime start is quick. It's not like it is in the other one.
With possibilities that are unlimited and rewards that are priceless. Let the world play and become part of our story.
Do. Here we go.
Live image from above Lusail Stadium. 4th World Cup final to go to extra time in the last 5 editions. Just when Messi was ready to turn the passing of the crown into a mic drop, Mbappe stepped in and took the torch. We picked things up early in the first half. Di Maria goes down, Messi buries it.
All right, that is one nutty World Cup we are watching, Rob Stone. Messi stepping up and buries it to belly after taking down Di Maria. All Argentina in the first half.
One of the best team goals of the tournament. The ball to Messi, to Alvarez, to Alisson, and then Di Maria kicking the ball into the ground to bounce over Hugo Lloris. Di Maria was the man of the first half.
So it's game over, right? Messi's crown got his World Cup. Not so fast. Colomwani gets dragged down by Otamendi. Mbappe just slides it by.
Emi Martinez, 2-1.
Last time I saw somebody run into the goal and grab the ball, I know they're trying to get a quick restart. When I first watched it, I thought he was taking the ball as a souvenir. You know, like football players do when they score a touchdown.
Gets it back. Oh my goodness, out of the air, just like that. Back in. 2 goals within a minute.
It's two 15 minutes, Tony.
With the double.
They play it all the way out. It's not the first one to score wins.
As we take a look at your extra time rules.
If the match is tied after extra time, winners decide to. Okay, so I guess you're right. Tony's right. I guess they play the 2 overtimes.
Messi, Mbappe.
Okay.
That's how we sold it, and that's how they.
Well, that's ridiculous. It should be first one to score wins. But I don't make the rules. I just sit here and react to them.
To another sensational World Cup. If you're here for the very first time, just because you heard Messi and Mbappe in the final, it's always like this, soccer. All the time. And we're thrilled you're here. It was interesting, as we were looking back at the highlights, they had the coin toss for extra time, and whereas before the game, Hugo Lloris and Lionel Messi, the 2 captains, a warm embrace, they barely acknowledged each other. They didn't even have eye contact until a very terse fist bump right at the end, and they separated out. Argentina have made a substitution. Gonzalo Montiel is on, replacing Nahuel Molina at right back. Argentina have more available substitutions than France. France get an extra one back, so they could make 2 substitutions now in the extra time.
Didn't last long. Okay.
McAllister overhits that for Julian Alvarez.
It's a European thing, Nick. I'm blaming that. I'm saying that. That's what I'm putting out there.
Both, but look, Argentina faded badly towards the end of that second half there. Now, interested to see, as we saw in the Argentina-Netherlands match that went to extra time, that it was a late flurry from the Netherlands. They were piling on the attack at the end of the game, and then they peeled back, and Argentina took control again. What did France do here? Did France keep that intensity high? They looked the fresher. They looked the more aggressive. They had a better control of the game. They were really taking advantage of Argentina in transition, but Argentina want to slow this game down because they do look the tighter of the 2 teams. Mental fatigue is a big thing, as well as decision-making. We sold this game too, John, about, well, it needs moments of brilliance that separate finals, or it's mistakes, or it's both, as we've seen in this game. What takes over next?
One other thing to keep in mind,
I actually like penalty kicks, FAP. Just like I like it in hockey when they come down to that one-on-one with the goalie. I always think that's pretty cool.
Hugo Lloris, that is not perceived as his specialty. Penalty shootouts, and France have much
less experience. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were on the same team.
In the European Championship.
I mean, Messi doesn't care about anything. The guy's worth $500 million, so he doesn't care. That guy's got the golden life. He doesn't care who likes him or who doesn't.
Fico swings it, a driven cross for on acrobatics in front of Alvarez. The follow-up is cued well wide.
And just one of the things to watch as this ball comes in from a wide area.
Are Ronaldo and Messi not friends? Is that a competition or something?
Is that because the teams have made all the subs in different scenarios, and France had to bring on more attackers?
Because Peyton Manning and Brady were friends, and if they can be friends, anybody can be friends. Preston, do Ronaldo and Messi not like each other or something?
So now it does become
they hate each other?
Battle of
really? Why?
The weaknesses that both teams have, and
yeah.
they're a little bit unbalanced.
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning liked each other.
McAllister on the run.
It's still football.
Ball to find DePaul. DePaul on the run. Messi, slip from Camavinga, allowed Messi to get on the end of it.
Oh, Messi should have given it up and passed it right there. What are you doing?
Wins the foul.
That is going to be a battle to watch. It's Camavinga. He slips, and for a half second, you think, oh, here goes Messi. Great recovery to get back, to get a foot on that one. Just 20 years old. He's in a World Cup final, playing as a left back, plays at a big club in Real Madrid, but as you said, hasn't played many minutes in this tournament so far.
Just his 6th appearance, and Didier Deschamps said about him before the tournament, he doesn't do everything well yet, but something always happens when he's on the field. And remember, it was Camavinga coming off the bench. Multiple rounds that Real Madrid would go on these crazy...
No love lost there, huh?
Going on to win the UEFA Champions League title. Camavinga on the field for the final 20 minutes. Subbed on 2-0 down. And here he is in now an extra time.
Hold on, before you leave, rip open this real quick.
Make another change in a moment. Thuram wins the header, but not close enough to Mbappe.
That goes in the garbage over there. And rip open that one. And that goes not in the garbage, but the dry.
Like Giroud and Griezmann and Di Maria watch this from the bench. They've been subbed off. For a handful of these French players, big concern about whatever virus this was running through their locker room. What do they have left in their lungs? Rabiot got the pass away, but couldn't connect it. Yusuf Fofana is preparing to come on for France. Colomwani, clean tackle onto Paul. Wonderful work to win it back, though, by Enzo Fernandez. Emiliano Martinez, that one save made right at the end of normal time to keep France out. Koundé went down awkwardly there.
Thank you.
He's staying down a moment. So here comes the change. So Rabiot, who did not play the semifinal.
We got a France substitution here.
Is going to make way. Replaced him in the lineup that night against Morocco. Yusuf Fofana, just his 8th ever appearance for France, is on net. Tripped up.
Enzo Fernandez, who is on a yellow card.
We've gone past 40 fouls called, 5 yellow cards shown. I assume Shimon Marciniak, our referee, is going to do all he can to keep from having to send a player off.
But I would say he's had a good game. He's gotten all the big decisions right.
Here's Mbappe, already 2 goals offside. Flag comes up, and it took a kick there from Christian Romero. And Mbappe's gone down.
Well, Mbappe just bit it.
A little too far away from Mbappe that allowed him to turn. Now he was offside, but he comes in with a crunching tackle, catching Mbappe on the leg. He's trying to just skip it inside. So yeah, he just glances across the top of his foot there, right above the ankle. Those ones sting. The studs and the part of your foot that's exposed.
Kylian Mbappe, a chance to be just the 2nd man in history to net a hat trick in a World Cup final. Jeff Hirsch, 1966. And then, of course, Carly Lloyd for the United States in 2015. Messi. McAllister opens it up to the far side. Long run for Acuna. He's going to get there. Koundé defending. Acuna swings the cross in. Bounces all the way through. Popped in the air, though. Messi, DePaul resets.
Nope.
McAllister not going to get there, and it spins out of play.
Seeing Argentina put some pressure on with some crosses from wide areas. Getting some pretty good looks. They're still attacking the box with numbers, so that's forcing the French team just defensively to be really aware that one has just too much weight on it, trying to pick out the ball to the back post.
Good tournament for Rabiot, thrown in the deep end of the pool because of injuries to 2 starters in front of him this fall. Had a goal and an assist as they had to come back in their opener against Australia when it looked like the wheels were going to come off early. Good tackle by Koundé. Kingsley Coman now. Crossing in towards Mbappe, awkward from Romero. That will work for Emiliano Martinez.
Martinez got that one. We're at the over halfway through this first period. So what happens if it goes through a tie all the way through the shootout? Do they keep going to the shootout, or do they do that thing with the yellow card count or whatever to decide the winner? Because that would really suck if this goes all the way down to the end and we decided by who had more yellow cards. I would hate that.
Charging in, pocket pick by Fernandez, who lost the ball originally. To Paul, too far. activity right now on the France bench as well. Here's Mbappe. Trying to dance away and did. Mbappe still 1v3. Mbappe into the box, just poked away.
Mbappe is quick. Like a mongoose. You add more players to the shootout. Okay, good. I'd at least like it to be decided on the field. What's up, Aaron? France free kick coming up.
Scaloni's halfway down the side of the field there, right at the bottom of your screen. He's furious. He felt that there was a foul before that. But what I would say is that the referee, Marciniak, he's been consistent in how he's called the game. You haven't seen those a little pull on the shirt, a little bit of contact, guys a little off balance. No, he's let him play. And the second one is absolutely a foul.
They played beer pong.
So it's Kingsley Coman is going to be the designated set piece taker.
I would rather go back to like 4th grade, middle school. Not much there. Go back to 4th grade, middle school, and everybody you do the old crotch shot. See who can stand up longer. 4th grade boys were weird.
Their 2 substitutions. Kingsley come on to take. Has been their impact sub throughout the tournament. 100 minutes
Corner
played.
kick.
And it comes from Coman. Out it comes at the near post. Fofana sweeps it wide. Koundé sends it back in. Thuram was up for it. Messi all by himself right now. Tchouameni wins it back. And also come back for an offside infraction earlier in the
Texas Hold'em, yeah.
It's Koundé put it back into the box.
Aces and 8s.
Yep. Looks like it was Upamecano.
Lautaro Martinez, he was the player benched.
Bring me a napkin,
Julian
please.
Alvarez has not been able to score at this tournament. Did make the winning kick in the penalty shootout against the Netherlands in the quarterfinal. He and Leandro Paredes, another player benched over the course of the tournament, preparing to come on as Montiel lost that to Camavinga. Colomboigny turning Romero inside out. He's tripped up by Enzo Fernandez. At least it appeared so. No foul called. McAllister then takes the push.
Man, these guys are into it. They're up in the ref's face.
Goes on a yellow card, sort of reaching in on that.
Yelling and screaming at each other. Woo! Jeff's into it. Another substitution. Looks like 2 substitutions for Alvarez and DePaul are going out. Rock, paper, scissors, yeah.
What will be 120 minutes by the end of this. Scaloni wants fresh legs in the middle of the field.
Lautaro Martinez, he was the starter up front with Messi as they won the Copa America a year and a half ago. He's lost his place to Julian Alvarez. He replaces Julian Alvarez now. About 20 minutes to go in extra
No,
time.
France is there tied, Mr. Fulton. Double zeros.
The return is right at Fofana. Looking quick for Coman too far. What have you seen from Argentina so far?
Both teams. There's an inevitable, and what we expected potentially was just that tightening of the screws again and playing with less risk. I would love for the last 10 minutes of the game to play that for another 30, but it's just not realistic to play that way and play without conceding big chances. So both teams have said, look, we want to slow this game down. It's a great looking ball there if it's going to make it. But you don't want to open yourself up. You want to play more methodically. You want to play with patience, with composure, with control. And if the chance presents itself, you go. If not, you try to just keep the ball and don't allow those gaps or the possibility to make a big mistake at the back.
Fernandez, he wanted to open that up to the near side for Montiel, but
We're at the 103 mark, so it's about 2 minutes left of this first. 2 minutes.
Martinez just on the field. That's Acuna rather. Acuna hooks it across.
Wide shot.
All the way out.
Yeah, almost. I mean, as you were talking about those passing lanes for the first time, it did open up, and They found Acuna, who tried to cut back. It was taken away from him. And then the second one just fires it across with too much on it. Martinez, there's his first touch. Rides the challenge of Fofana. Spins it around for Enzo Fernandez. Messi waits for it. McAllister has it. Acuna. Back for Alexis McAllister. Has the assist tonight. The second goal. Messi skips away. Messi driving on. Finds McAllister. Messi. Lautaro Martinez.
Oh! Oh! They're unloading rockets. They're all getting blocked. None of them made it in on goal. Great defense by France. That was a rocket off of that kid's head.
Surgeons just completely carving open that back line. One touch movement in behind, and this had a chance. That's on frame, and it's Varane. Both center backs for France. Big time plays there, putting their bodies on the line.
Wow.
Final chance of the first half of extra time. Added minute coming. Messi deep out swinging corner, too deep. Enzo Fernandez in a foot race to try to get there and just knocks it out. Didier Deschamps with his arm out to Chouameni.
Should be close to a whistle here.
Organized.
Plus 1 minute. Oh, jeez.
They just got to that one to keep it in play. Come on, crowded off at Acuna. Lautaro Martinez wants it through. What a ball! Martinez brings it down. Martinez!
Oh, missed it!
And he's trying to say he took a touch for a corner. What a run, what a ball from Acuna. They double team down. He's absolutely on side. He was kept on side.
That was a rocket, huh? FAP off his head.
Side, he's got pressure to his right. Upamecano, does he
all right, there's the end of regulation there. Or end of the 15.
Poked that past an on-rushing Lloris. Two huge plays right at the end of the first half. Dio Upamecano, my goodness, phenomenal.
Half-time of extra time.
FAP, you got to like my setup, though, here. With the interactivity on the screen and everything. How you like that?
Stu, thank you, Upamecano, with a huge denial right there. And if Didier Deschamps and France needed to get to the halftime whistle, Argentina had to get to the full-time whistle. And I think France, again, saying, wow, we need to get out of this first 15-minute of extra time and regroup right now, because Argentina, Lex, had the better of play, particularly down the close.
And we've seen these stoppages, they change the dynamic when play resumes. And you're absolutely right, Didier Deschamps, he is not happy because of the opportunities that France was giving up. And if not for some emergency defending, it could be a real problem with Dybala having two clear chances.
And Upamecano making two defensive plays, but he put himself in that position by not being positioned correctly earlier. So it feels like there are chances here to win the game one way or the other. Otherwise, penalty kicks.
So it's funny you mentioned penalty kicks. We are 15 minutes away from the 5th game at this World Cup to go to penalty kicks. That would set a new tournament record.
And you have to think Argentina have the advantage.
If you're watching today and you have not subscribed, we are one away from 680. I'd at least like to get to 680
on record
in followers
he's not
today.
Great at penalties. He wasn't great.
That'd be kind of nice.
On the Messi penalty went
Make sure you're live as well. Make sure your red light is on, your red dot is on, and you are live.
One left. Argentina has
gotcha, FAP. I like it because it's interactive, you know. When I can sit here and do it and the screen can give people real-time information, I think that's cool. I don't care what sport. I don't care, you know, if we're talking about watching butterflies fly. As long as it's interactive, I think it's cool. Tries to give more to you, the people watching. That's what it should be. In my mind, at least, that's the way it should be all the time.
These teams approach the second half. Do you just play super safe, and if we get to penalties, fine? Or does one of these two teams go, we're not going to leave it to that chance, we're going to go to win it now?
I don't think anybody wants to get two penalties and say, hey, let's just shut it down. You would love to win it in this second half of extra time, but you would love to win it, again, just playing with control and not opening yourself up and working those angles. And Messi.
All right, here we go.
Produce that killer moment, or will this be France's chance to back it? Because Argentina took the control back.
Rafico, he was working hard down there. Paredes, the substitute. Messi. And on the outside, Montiel sends that in, but it tails.
Way over wide.
Thing we'll say, we heard Rob mention, it's a little bit unclear to us. It's possible that Adrien Rabiot was a concussion protocol substitution. Based on the information on our screen, France might have another available substitution because of that concussion protocol. So we'll see if they elect to make more changes, how that plays out. He suffered a head injury earlier in the game. Some nervous players. Paul Pogba, would he have been on this field? He not picked up an injury, you have to assume. Over the top. Montiel trying to sneak in behind. Lloris punches it away under some pressure.
And they're working that side, and Camavinga gets just caught positionally there. And Montiel taking advantage, getting in behind. Nice run over the top. Lloris had to scramble off his line just to get a touch on that.
Shadowing Lautaro Martinez all the way.
Throw the ball in.
Two key blocks on Martinez attempts as that throw comes into the middle. Messi trying to control it. Messi.
Nice save.
Safe. It's still loose in there. Upamecano, a little bit of contact. And what's the decision coming?
I think it's going to be a goal kick. Yeah, and it did. It took a touch off of as Messi tries to come.
Man, Messi's left foot is like deadly.
It's a corner. Really? And as he changed it back a second time, it's a goal kick.
I felt that at the end of this, it ended up coming off a blue and white shirt as Upamecano came over and cleared away. So I think that's the right decision, that's a goal kick.
6th save for Hugo Lloris, matching his single-game tournament high. More saves than his counterpart Emiliano Martinez has made the entire World Cup. Martinez throwing his body in there. Paredes picks it up. Montiel, Messi's way offside. Lifted forward. Lautaro Martinez is going to get to that one. Knocks it down for Messi. Into the middle. Fernandez. Lautaro Martinez.
Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save! Argentina goal. They're saying it crossed the line. Oh my God. That was an incredible series.
I think this might be offside. We will have to wait and see.
Now they're saying it might be an offsides.
Absolutely crosses the line. They cut open the French defense. But I think that Lautaro Martinez on the return ball will get a great look. Initially, okay, Messi's offside. That doesn't matter. Lautaro Martinez onside. Lays it off. It's the second one here. When the ball comes off his foot, oh boy, that's close. I think he's on in that second one, and the one from Messi, it crosses the line. You get a great look at it here. Ball is absolutely in the back of the net.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's good.
Messi, the magician, once again, when Argentina need him most, he delivers. 2 goals on the night.
Wow, listen to that crowd coming up.
Trophy. Argentina won it for him, and so close to delivering it for his nation and for millions around the world. It had to be him. just cutting through. Look how close that is. Right there, just holding his run at the last second, blasted to the near post. Messi follows it up.
Hey, Jerry, what's up, buddy?
The passion, the emotion, the fine margins in this game. And once again, Messi finding a way.
Sergio Aguero, Lionel Messi's longtime roommate, let alone teammate. Amidst the celebrations, and that fingertip, which was behind the line, is irrelevant. That's not a part of your body that can be counted offside. That's the semi-automated offside technology that confirmed that call. Kyle Atkins of the United States, the offside video assistant referee, confirming it. Oh, it's gifted back to France. They've still got 10 minutes. And it's cleared away by Romero. Varane doesn't go back to Lloris, goes sideways to Upamecano. Lionel Messi, 98th goal of his career. 13th at a World Cup. 7th at this World Cup. 2nd of the night. Giving him the last thing on his resume that he has not earned throughout his career. If Argentina can see it out. Do France have another comeback in him? Varane cuts off Lautaro Martinez, but needs some help. And just falls down in exhaustion as one of the Argentina bench players.
These guys have got to be tired.
To waste more time.
Got to be tired.
And Varane is down. Varane is going to be subbed off for Ibrahima Konate. It's an Argentina throw. Junior battling hard. Wins it back. Goal kick is the decision. Argentina 7 minutes away. But we've said that before. They've been minutes away in this game already. Camavinga. Mbappe wants to play long for him to chase. Camavinga past the second Argentine player. Upended by the third.
That's going to be a yellow card for sure. Great work by Camavinga, taking on a couple of defenders there, comes inside and just...
Definitely getting more physical.
This is what Argentina did.
Marky, it's just simple. They play all the way out. They play the two 15-minute periods.
Too emotional in the moment.
It's not a first score wins. It's play it all the way out.
Mbappe right now, away from the screen, is going to the French fans, trying to get them going. They're trying to swing the momentum back. Messi struck first. Mbappe answered. Mbappe went again. Then Messi came again. Does Mbappe have one left?
Kingsley, come on, stands over it. Just clips it in. Bodies flying in there. Acuna wins the header. And it comes to Kunde. Under hit that pass. Chouameni just able to recover it. He lifts it up. Fico battling hard out there. Konate, the center back on the end of it. Konate gets a corner out of it for France.
Corner kick.
The Argentine broadcasters to our right just cannot look.
It is the entire realm of human emotion on the men and women to our right. Television commentators from Argentina. Argentina will make a change. They're going to bring Alexis McAllister off. Now, normally you wouldn't sub defending a corner, but they will do so now because they're bringing on a center back, Herman Pizela, who's been sort of the cleanup man, added in.
I didn't get it either at first, Marky, so don't feel bad. I love closing my eyes and just sitting and listening to the crowd. I like to blind out or black out the announcers and just listen behind them. Corner kick coming.
Of the game. Kingsley come on to take. Outswinger from him in deep and flicked away. Mbappe, that was blocked. Was it a hand? It was. Penalty for France.
Oh my God. Penalty kick for France.
The French fans haven't realized it yet. They're not even celebrating.
It's Montiel. Look, it's 100% a penalty. He's got the arm up and exposed, and they've just realized.
Oh my God, this game's about to be tied.
He comes out, he's trying to make himself.
Holy heck.
He does. Mbappe strikes it at goal.
Mbappe's getting a penalty kick.
And that was the question. Would Mbappe have one more? Well, he's going to have the opportunity.
They're trying to scuff the penalty mark to make it an uneven service for Mbappe to shoot from. The French fans still are sort of trying to wrap their heads around this. To say nothing of the Argentine fans. Now Mbappe in the 80th minute went to the bottom left-hand corner. Martinez is right. And remember, Martinez got a fingertip to it. This would be Mbappe's hat trick, the second man in history to score 3 goals in a World Cup final. It would tie this World Cup final in the 117th minute.
Mbappe puts it in. Goes to the corner. Boom. Wow. If you're having a good time today, help me out. Hit that subscribe. Help me get up closer to 1,000 subscribers. Reedy, what's up? 3-3 game now.
Petit bisou, a little kiss before, and then he kisses it off the corner of the net. Look at that. Both Messi and Mbappe, so much pressure riding on these moments, and they both have just delivered with excellence. You thought once again this was going to be Argentina riding it to the title. France said,
Enzo Fernandez, wide it goes. Montiel cuts it back. Not going to find Messi, at least not at first. Almost got back to it. Fofana clears as far as Paredes. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go before a penalty shootout. Camavinga picks it up. Knocked back away by Montiel. There's Messi now. Drives it inside. Montiel advancing up the right. Messi wants this one himself. Couldn't get through the traffic.
That was a
foul.
foul.
No foul. Argentina has it back. Wide it comes to the near side. Acuna. And that'll be an Argentina corner.
What a game. I agree, Nick. What a game.
A game which has delivered everything. What's going to happen next? Lionel Messi comes across to take as we will cross into the 120th minute of the night.
Make sure you're live. Make sure you're live.
Shootout. Messi outswinging ball. It was knocked down in there. There was an Argentina player flying up. It was Romero. Mbappe not going to get to that loose ball.
I might just want to pause here just to see what part of the body that hit. Although, never mind. Argentina playing on quickly.
Making quick. They want to make a sub Argentina, presumably for the taking of a penalty kick. If they get the chance here. France,
Yeah, you got to be in the game for the penalty kick, right?
30 seconds plus stoppage time. Yusuf Fofana on the run. Mbappe already 3 goals tonight. Gets it wide. Bizela first to meet him. Mbappe hooks it across for Colomboani.
Oh!
This is so hard for a goalkeeper because it's floated towards the goal. You have to gamble. You have to wait. And you have to see if the striker is going to get contact. He doesn't. And then you have to get across your goal to try to make the save. Martinez, full extension, and happily watching that one just go past the post. We're going to have 3 added minutes here.
Kunde is off. Disasi, you presume for the taking of a penalty, is on. Paulo Dybala, is he going to come on as well? He's there. There still seems to be, they've waved it away. They're saying they're not going to make that sub. 3 added minutes. I mean, we saw that same goal almost for Portugal earlier. Now they will make the change. So there was perhaps just changing who's coming off.
Waiting for them to start here.
Tabala, who's barely played at this tournament. And he replaces Tagliafico for the taking of penalties, which are 2 minutes away. It'll be just the 3rd World Cup final in history to go to a penalty shootout if we don't get a goal in the next 2 minutes. Tabala throws his body in there, wins it on Tchouaméni, gets it away from Lautaro Martinez. Strong tackle out by Konate. Argentina throw. Acuna trying to load it up. Fernandez comes short and is waved away. 90 seconds to go before penalty shootout. Otamendi. Acuna, cut off by Coman. Otamendi under some pressure now, needs some help, spins back the other way. Gave it away to Coman, wins it back in the middle. Acuna almost had it poked away by Coman. The French would have been off on the break if it had. Just plays it safe, it's still in play. Tabala got the touch away. Lautaro Martinez beaten to it. Coman's touch, hooked up in the air by Paredes. Enzo Fernandez, can they find Montiel the far side? It's set forward. Lautaro Martinez running in. Lautaro Martinez throws his body. Lautaro Martinez.
Oh!
And the whistle goes for offside, so none of that was counted.
Wow.
60 seconds to go.
Yep, offside, right call. And Martinez is too worried about playing the defender here instead of trying to get to the ball, but it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Whatever happened next, John Strong, this has been one of the best, if not the best, World Cup final we have seen. And
I mean, there was no way they were going to top 4 years ago, right? The 4-2 France-Croatia. Still time for a record-tying 7th goal in this final. Konate launches it.
Oh, what a save! By Argentina. Oh, my God.
Still time for Argentina. Messi. Montiel running. Montiel is there. Montiel cuts it in. Lautaro Martinez puts the header wide.
Wow.
That's the chance. Lautaro Martinez to take the moment. And he just can't turn his head to redirect it the other way after this save. 1v1 on goal. Emiliano Martinez, the hero. Look at that kick saving an absolute beaut. It doesn't get better. Excellent goalkeeping. Has been quiet throughout the second half, and that is what separates, again, that position. Just to be there to make the big-time save.
Wow. And will he get the chance to be the hero once again in the penalty shootout as he was in the quarterfinal? As he was in the semifinal of the Copa America, there might be a chance coming for France before the end. Tchouaméni trying to get Mbappe on the run. Romero defending. Mbappe's there. Still we play. 124th minute. Mbappe spins him back. A second time. Mbappe into the box. Mbappe cleared away. Throw for France.
Well, I know the French word he just said.
That's it.
Thought he had it.
That's it.
Going to the shootout.
Hat-trick. Messi with 2 goals. Penalty shootout to decide the FIFA World Cup final between Argentina and France. Next.
Wow.
Something for you.
I have something for you too.
It's the holidays. Get 2.9% APR and no monthly payments for 90 days on Turbo
come on,
high output
YouTube. Don't
engine
start
Sierra
doing
light
that
duty
now.
models. Plus, current eligible GMC owners get $2,500 purchase allowance.
'Tis the season to switch to Verizon. It's your last chance to get our best deal of the year.
Tis?
Tis. They'll give you the new iPhone 14 Pro.
Amazing phone.
This holiday season, Verizon gives you the new iPhone 14 Pro that's in stock now. Plus an Apple gift like Apple Watch SE, iPad, and Beats Fit Pro. All on us. That's a value of up to $1,900. Wow! Act now. It's our best deal of the year, but it ends soon. Visit Verizon today.
The 8th World Cup final to go to extra time has now become the 3rd World Cup final to go to a penalty kick shootout. Rob Stone, Landon Donovan, Clint Dempsey, Alexi Lawless back here with you. It had to be Messi, and then it had to be Mbappe, and this has to be the greatest game in World Cup history. Didier Deschamps with the instructions. He's won a World Cup as a player and as a manager. France trying to defend their crown. Can you even imagine the pressure on these men at this moment?
It's, to your point, best World Cup final ever, possibly best sporting event ever that I have seen, and there's still more to come. Keep in mind that we say it each and every time. This is not a crapshoot. This is not a coin toss. It requires skill. It requires strategy, obviously mental and physical fortitude, and ultimately somebody's going to put it in the back of the net, somebody's going to save it, and somebody's going to go home a World Cup champion. One team's going to go home losing an epic game.
And you'd hate to see either of these teams lose, to be honest. It's been so much fun to watch. I don't smoke, guys, but I need a cigarette. I am so worn out right now.
I don't smoke, guys, but I need a cigarette. That's a great line.
Man, I can't even talk, man. It's been the craziest game that I've ever watched. It's been so exciting. It has to be for the people at home as well. I mean, we couldn't ask for more. But it's who's going to deal with the pressure the best, and look forward to see how this plays out.
Yeah, you got to calm yourself down and do what you've done a million times in training, only this time it's worth a lot more.
And we've already seen Messi take a penalty in this game. We've already seen Kylian Mbappe obviously take penalties too, so we'll see.
Captains at midfield, there's 2 coin tosses. So that was to select which goal they will shoot at.
Double coin toss, I just think it's the dumbest thing.
It's so weird, I know.
And this one to determine who goes first, who goes second.
They shoot first. You defend.
So France will shoot first. And this is the first World Cup penalty kick shootout for France since 2006 in the final. They lost to Italy 5-3. This will be the second penalty kick shootout for Messi and Argentina at this World Cup. Remember, in the quarterfinals, they got past the Dutch 4-3.
I guess I'm good like that.
First was stoned by Emi Martinez. Messi was up first for Argentina.
This has been ridiculous, Jeanette. It's been a great game.
For the penalty kick shootout, we take you back out to Stu Holden and John Strong.
Rob, historically, teams that kick first win penalty shootouts. However, at this World Cup, it's been reversed. It's the team taking second. What are we looking for here?
Well, Kylian Mbappe is stepping up to take another penalty here. We've seen it. We saw Harry Kane missing the second one that he took. He's gone the same side on both penalties. And now it's a psychological thing. Does Mbappe stick to that? And then does Emiliano Martinez say, I dare you to go that way again. I'm going to guess there. This is going to be fascinating to watch. But your best penalty taker going first, setting the tone for France.
Boom!
Martinez got a piece of it for a second time tonight, but Mbappe scores.
He said, I dare you to go there. Mbappe says, I will. This one not.
I'm pretty sure he didn't say anything.
Other one, but it's just high enough that the outstretched arm.
That was quick.
Martinez can't get enough, and look who's up next.
Here comes Messi next.
Made to the bottom right-hand corner way back in the 23rd minute. He also made in the first round of the penalty shootout of the quarterfinal. He's taken as many penalty kicks, shootouts, and otherwise as any player in the history of the World Cup. In the 1,003rd game of his entire career, the most important kick of his life to date. Rolls it in.
Wow, Messi just put it in easily.
We saw the first one that Messi waited, so he waited. He didn't try and go too early. He took the little jump to the left and tried to come back to the right to catch him. But Messi, at that point, too late. Back in the net. 1-1.
Emiliano Martinez made 2 saves in the quarterfinal here, made 2 saves in the semifinal of the Copa America a year and a half ago. Kingsley Coman, who felt too ill to play in the semifinal Wednesday, Came off the bench tonight. He takes in the second round for France.
What a save!
Martinez reads the body language here of Coman. He's trying to close the door, come back to that near post. Look how early he goes. The anticipation, but just him reading that. The extension in the jump, but also with the foot behind the line. Clean save.
Paula Tabala played 16 minutes the entire tournament. It was against Croatia.
A lot of confidence, a lot of patience, yeah.
As they were running out winners in the semifinal. He came on in the final minutes of this specifically to take this penalty kick, which he scores.
2-1, Argentina.
And just goes right down the middle. Just knows that the keeper has to try and guess which. Lloris goes to the left, thinking he's going to go that way. Goes down the middle and just past the outstretched leg of Hugo Lloris. Now watch, Emiliano Martinez has got the ball here, waiting for Chouameni to come up, and he's going to try to hand it to him to intimidate him. All part of it. He's got his fans behind the goal. And now he throws it away.
Aurélien Chouameni is the next up to take, the only French player to start every game at this tournament. In for the injured Paul Pogba and N'Golo Kanté. He's got that wall of blue and white in the background, and Emiliano Martinez in front of him. And he missed!
Oh my God, he went wide. He wasn't even on goal.
Part of the psychology of penalty kicks and pressure and intimidation. Emiliano Martinez is up there with the best. And the celebrations too. But that's the intensity that he brings, forces Chouameni just to reconsider, puts it past the post. Big advantage to Argentina.
Leandro Paredes played his 50th game for Argentina at this tournament, was a sub in extra time, made his penalty going to his left in the quarterfinal. This would put Argentina on the brink of winning the World Cup.
Got it! Comes down to this next kick. They miss this kick, it's over. Argentina wins.
Well, Lloris gets a hand on this, and it looked like even Paredes as he walked up to this.
Just so you guys know, I'm going to end this pretty quick because I'm going to go right over to American football on the other channel.
Watch here, because that around the penalty spot where players plant their feet, it looks like it's chewed up a little bit.
If France missed this kick, Argentina win the World Cup. Randall Colomwani needs to score. And a late chance to win it in extra time that was kicked away by Emiliano Martinez. Colomwani has to make. If Martinez can save, Argentina win the World Cup.
Scores it.
Delivers, but Argentina can win.
Argentina can still win it on this next kick.
Well, no messing about. Knew he had to score. Walks up, smashes it right down the middle. Emiliano Martinez goes the other way, almost gets a kick on it.
Gonzalo Montiel, 25 years of age, his first ever World Cup. Was a starter in the Copa America final a year and a half ago, was coming off the bench consistently at this tournament, made his penalty kick in the quarterfinal. He went to the right, and a hush over 88,966 fans at Lusail Stadium. Gonzalo Montiel can win the World Cup for Argentina.
That must be it. There it is. There's your final. Argentina wins. Argentina wins. Shirts are coming off. I knew it. Shirts are coming off. Congratulations, Argentina. I got to call the game, everybody. I got to go do American football. Come over and join me on the other channel. This was awesome. I would do this again. I'm glad I was talked into doing this. We'll see you real soon, hopefully over on the Jets game. Wow, what a game.